To be honest with you, the only thing I've seen that he's done is Run, Ronnie, Run.
Okay, yeah. I don't know what that is, but
no, he was in.
You know what?
Elephant
That sounds
and the
like I
Chipmunks.
picked the most obscure reference, but it's actually true. I've seen Run, Ronnie, Run like 3 or 4 times.
Oh, that's a lot.
When I was like 15, I thought it was hilarious.
He's in Pootie Tang for a second.
Is he?
Yeah, we should ask him.
We should ask him. Whatever
what that was.
Was he in the Smurfs?
We got to do.
Was he Gargamel?
We got to do an hour with him. So
we're doing a full hour.
Full hour.
We're gonna aim for that.
Okay, yeah, I'm down.
If it goes much shorter, if he's like mad about the setup, I don't even know.
He doesn't have a lot going on these days. He hasn't.
Well, we'll talk about that with him. We got a minute left if you guys want to plug anything. I have like half of an apple that I'm thinking about eating.
I'm celibate from now on. That's what I want to plug. Stop sending me pictures of your titties. Which right. I get a lot of.
I'm going to call him now.
Okay. Yeah, call him a minute early. It's fine.
All right. Then you know what? That'll seem professional.
Yeah.
He'll be like, oh, these guys, they're like professional radio guys.
We're professional radio guys.
Oh, shit. Now it's 5:30.
We'll just explain to him that we
can't. All right. Well, I'll tell him that we were going to call.
Hear him. Is it ringing?
What if he just
Is it ringing?
Gave you the wrong number?
No, it's not ringing.
You fucking idiot.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
Welcome to Verizon Wireless. Your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number and dial again. Announcement for 404 location.
What was that? All right, hold on.
His phone's off?
No. It said call cannot be completed as dialed. I did something wrong here.
Welcome to Verizon Wireless. We're unable to complete your call. To speak to a customer service representative, please hang up and dial star 611. Announcement 3500. Location 80502.
No, I don't hear. Listen to this. Listen, this is so funny how fucked up this is. Listen to what happens when I try and call him.
This is our waiting for Godot.
This is. I think the cell phone tower's down.
Oh
no, there it goes.
We got a ring.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Okay, get those headphones on.
Take it out, bitch.
It's ringing.
It rang once. No, I legitimately think the fucking cell phone tower's down. It's like there's a problem. And then they give me some error code.
This is a bit.
It's not a bit. I don't know how to fucking make this shit.
We're so fucked, dude. We got
this.
I don't know how to make...
We could legit edit this part. Like, for real.
Maybe.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. No, I think the storm knocked out a cell phone tower or something.
Welcome to Verizon Wireless. We're unable to complete your call. To speak to a customer service representative, please hang up and dial star 611. Announcement 3500. Location 80502.
Should we try?
Yeah, I guess I should call customer service. And we should ask them.
Should we call you? Try Adam's phone?
All right, yeah, we can try Adam's phone. Give me your phone.
Cool. I'm going to save his number.
I don't know why I didn't think of this before. You talk for a second while I plug the wires.
All right.
Okay. So anyway, we're sorry about that, folks. This really sucks for us more than you. I know this is probably not very good.
Honestly, we could just edit this. There's no reason to talk right now.
Up, dude. I don't say that we as if I'm...
Nick, you don't have...
I'll edit it, bitch. You send me the fucking files, bitch. Yeah, that's what I thought. Shut the fuck up.
How are we looking?
It's ringing.
Sick. But you might not pick up because Vegas, man. It's not a trustworthy number.
We could try mine next.
Hold on.
But my phone's fucked.
I'm so nervous.
All right, maybe this will work. Hello?
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 Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm assuming that was you who called earlier.
Yeah, did it not? I was getting some I'm like dead serious. I guess there was some like cell phone tower error code. Every time I called, it would tell me to hang up and call customer service.
Holy shit.
But is it David Cross?
This is customer service.
Oh shit. Is it David Cross at customer service?
This is customer service for David Cross, yes.
Oh.
I'm employed by David Cross.
Was he
Okay.
customer service
Well, we got David Cross's customer service on the phone.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, that's just as good. That's fine. I mean, we'll work with that. I have to just let you know up front. I'm here. My name is Nick. I spoke with David, and we planned on calling around 5:30. I actually did dial the number at 5:30, but then there was that error code. So I apologize that we're a couple minutes late. But I'm here. My friend Adam is.
Hi, David. How's it going? What's not David?
It's customer service.
Oh, hi, Custy.
No, it is. I mean, it is me. I'm acting as my own customer service representative. That's just the way I save some money. You know, I try to do that Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
That's okay. Wow.
If you call on Tuesday and Thursday, you'll get Desi, who's the regular customer service. Well, I guess I'm regular because I do it 3 out of 5 times. But Desi acts as the customer service rep when I'm not doing it, or vice versa, I guess.
Well, I thank you for taking the call. So I mean, I do have to apologize.
How can I be of service?
Yeah.
And what do you have a complaint, or is there something you want to register?
Well, I don't. It's not a complaint about you, but I guess we do have a bit of a communication issue. We unfortunately only have one set of headphones to plug into the 4-track. This is mostly I've got 2 with me, if that helps. Well, we would need them here. That's the problem.
Okay. I could.
What's he saying?
Let me think here. I am. I'm in.
What's up, dude?
I'm upstate right now in New York capital. So there's not the best direct route. I mean, if I left, well, I can't. I've got.
I want to know what he's saying.
Kid.
Well,
Jesus. All right.
we only have an hour to do our podcast, and then there's a frozen yogurt place in Astoria.
I can't get them to you.
Yeah.
In that kind of time. I mean, they'd have to be helicoptered in, and then the helicopter couldn't even land. They'd have to literally hover over where you are and drop them from a height, and they might break. So that's not going to work.
Okay. Well, we actually plan to only use the one set of headphones. But it's.
Oh, well then what's
well,
what's the problem?
Sorry. I was just explaining the plan is where I'm going to use the headphones, and then Adam is here.
Adam Friedland.
Can you hear Adam? You have to scream.
Hi, David. Nice to meet you.
Can you hear him?
Yeah, it's a little muffled because of the yelling. It's a little.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's on the other side of the room, and then.
Well, can he come closer?
Yeah, Adam can come closer.
Yeah. Hi.
But then we have a third guy here.
Hello, big fan. My name's Stavros.
Stavros is also here.
Did you say thank you?
No.
Okay. So am I supposed to wear the headphones or not?
No, I'm wearing one of the ears, and then I'm going to share the other ear with Adam and Stavros. And we're really just I think as far as us goes, the 4 of us, this will sort of work seamlessly. It'll take a couple of seconds to figure out, the ins and outs of how this will work, and then it's mostly just to explain.
So there's 4 of you guys there.
There's 3 of us here, but then you is 4, and this mostly. Got it. Yeah, the exposition is all for the audience. This is so
wait, am I supposed to be? I'm not supposed to be there with you.
No. We wanted to do it over the phone. So this actually, it's...
okay, got it.
Yeah.
All right, then this seems to be going...
Because to be honest with you, you're our first phone guest, and we wanted to sort of have a dry run.
With someone that was small enough to
Hey, come on.
Come on, dude.
That's fucked, dude. He can hear you.
Yeah, so we just, we want to just make sure it works, and I mean, it's going well. So...
yeah, you don't want to shoot your wad on a Seth Rogen or something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, we don't.
I get it.
This is actually not even really much of a comedy podcast. Last week we had on Amber Frost, she writes stuff, and she's my roommate. I pay rent to her, but she's a journalist, and
got the Brexit.
Yeah. So we did a whole episode on Brexit. So it's
Have you heard of that?
It's political stuff we do.
The shampoo.
Yeah, I guess we could talk about the shampoo crisis, if there's a shampoo crisis. anything, yeah, like political stuff. But you are like this. It's an honor to have you on. We're all, we're all fans. Me and Adam and Stavros.
Big fans.
Big fans.
I think you're doing great. I think Seth Rogen will respond to that. That's a smart thing to say up front.
Do you have his number or something?
Say what?
Let's go ahead, Adam.
Do you have his number or email?
Yeah. It's 213.
Okay.
698.
Yeah.
1842.
Okay.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
What was that? What did he say?
Seth Rogen's number.
But let's.
Nice, dude.
We should intro you for.
I love Pineapple Express, man.
We should intro you for our guests on the show, or I mean our listeners who listen to the show who may not be familiar. David Cross is, probably like our biggest guest so far.
For sure.
He's been on television. He's been in feature films. Do you have a book?
Radio. I've done radio.
He's done radio. Have you authored any?
I've done feature radio. I've done feature podcasts. PSAs. I did PSA.
Okay, so you're no stranger to the podcast format. Mm-hmm. So up front, you just intro the guests and tell us some of your biggest hits. What are your big hits?
In what sense? I'm not sure.
Like if they were like, here's the guy, and then here's like, play the hits, and then they pointed at you, like presumably like an audience of some kind.
Well, I don't. I'm not a musician. I don't have hits per se. As a comedian, we don't kind of rank our jokes that way. There's no chart. I guess if that's what you're.
That's really interesting.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah. So there's no.
Yep.
He said that he's not a musician, and as a comedian, you're like your top 10 lists. Mm-hmm. Comedians will prefer not to do top 10 lists.
Who's your favorite band then?
Well, no, that's not what I said. I didn't say we don't prefer to do. I just say they don't chart. There's no. You can't really keep track of a. You don't purchase. You don't. A joke isn't like a commodity that's.
So you don't
sellable
remember?
Or
you don't remember your top hits then?
No, he's saying he remembers them. He just you don't rank them. It's like if you had children, you wouldn't be like, hey, John's the best and Stevie's the worst, even though Stevie has mental disability or something. You would say they're the same.
Mm-hmm. Even though in your heart,
I love both of them, even though one of them is
better.
Yeah, I guess that analogy would apply if you were to re-rank your kids weekly. But that doesn't really happen, and I guess unless there was an introduction of a new kid every once in a while. That's not the best analogy, really. But yeah, just to go back, there's no. If I would, I'd probably just sort of give them a funny look and say, "What are you talking about?"
Okay.
If somebody asked me to name my top hits.
Let's talk for a second about. Well, we'll talk about that, but many people might be familiar with you from a little thing called Mr. Show, and I would be lying if I said that I haven't seen an episode or two, and I'm certain that my friends here.
I've watched a lot on YouTube. Yeah, I've seen a lot on YouTube.
We're fans of the show. But for listeners that may not be familiar, can you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. It was a sketch show that ran for a couple of years with Bob Odenkirk and a bunch of other talented, funny folks back in the mid to late 90s, I guess, on HBO.
And HBO, that stands for Home Box Office. Is that correct?
I haven't really checked in, but it used to. I don't know if that's changed. I know they have Game of Thrones on now, so I don't know if that.
Yeah, it might be like one of those, like with like a KFC situation where it used to be.
Right.
Kentucky Fried Chicken, and then the government actually made them change it because
is that true?
The chickens are so genetically modified that they're legally
they're not chickens.
They're not allowed to call them chickens anymore.
Did you know that before?
I saw.
It could be on one of those sites that I visit when I get drunk. Websites. I thought it was Kinder. It's not Kinder Fried.
There's Kentucky Fried. There's Kentucky Fried Chicken, and then there's Kennedy Fried Chicken, and they're
right.
But only one of them is KFC. Mm-hmm. KFC was the one that used to be Kentucky Fried Chicken, and then they shortened it. And now they brought Colonel Sanders, who was their their mascot. They brought him back, and now, sort of to come full circle, they have comedians playing Colonel Sanders. Mm-hmm. Is that something you would be interested in doing?
It totally depends. I doubt it, but I think if things progress the way they've been progressing, given time, I might have no other choice but to accept that offer if that was to be made.
Now, when you're saying,
but I'd hold out for Kennedy Fried Chicken. I'd be that mascot too. I don't agree with all of her points, and I haven't seen every show she's done. I know she's on Fox. And whatever.
Yeah.
But maybe I'd hold off.
No, I don't think it's named after her.
Kennedy,
but her name is Kennedy.
Yeah, and she's the only one that's still alive. Is she a part of that family? Do you know?
The Kentucky Fried
Kennedy is she one of the probably? You know what, folks? Probably the only Kennedy.
You mean the political dynasty? Yeah.
The only Kennedy that should be murdered. Am I right?
She's the only Kennedy to not be murdered.
Yeah. I guess a brain tumor counts as a type of murder.
Dude.
That
Now he is.
God is a murderer in a sense, sure.
Yeah, hold on 1 second. Adam, we're talking about Kennedy from Fox News. Adam, currently the earbud situation is I have one and Stavros.
I have one now too, yeah.
I have no earbuds.
Adam,
I can't hear anything you're saying, Dave.
Adam has no earbuds, so we were just catching him up on that. So obviously you're not a big fan of Fox News.
How about...
Are you like a Bernie Sanders guy or?
Yeah, I was.
You gave up on him, or?
Well, I don't think he has any viable course to become president. It's not like I gave up on him.
Because I'm thinking about voting for him still.
Okay, well, that's your prerogative.
How about this? How about this Trump guy?
Come on.
Yeah,
what do you think about him?
I wouldn't. Who's your second choice? You're going Hillary then, if you can't get.
Do you tell him I got a dog?
No, not yet.
Honestly, part of me is interested in Kennedy.
Yeah, that would be
maybe
pretty
that's
cool.
what I was getting at.
Yeah, a sexy lady president. How about that?
Yeah, like a kind of a female contrarian. Yeah,
that would be cool. A sexy lady. You probably do pretty well with the honeys as a celebrity.
Well, I'm married, so.
Oh, but but before you were married.
I certainly.
Does he fuck?
Hung out with a bunch of honeys.
Who's the hottest woman you've ever fucked?
Come on, Stav. Don't be gross.
I want to know, man. Everyone wants to know.
Well, we're having a political,
You kind of started that, honestly.
I made a comment. I'm doing like.
You didn't even let him answer.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Mr. Cross. I apologize.
It's all right. I'm not gonna.
Ask him if you ever met Michael Jackson.
Really get into that. I have too much respect for the women in the past.
What do you,
I
when
don't
you
know,
say
Alyssa
women in the
Milano?
past? You mean Alyssa Milano?
Nice, man.
That's
Whoa, sick.
Hell,
Wow,
hell
dude.
yeah, dude.
Sick.
I beat off to Charmed all the time when I was younger.
Charmed. What's the one? Embrace of the Vampire. Have you seen that movie?
No.
She's
I didn't hear exactly what you said, but I heard the word vampire, so I'm definitely.
Oh.
I haven't seen that movie.
She's in a movie. I think it's Embrace of a Vampire.
Oh yeah, her tits
She's
are
completely nude. In that
those
movie.
are awesome,
You
dude.
can see her tits.
She's also underage in the Joey Buttafuoco movie,
Nice.
that's just a tidbit I happen to know about her. Not that that's adds any appeal.
What's he saying?
Sure.
He's not saying anything right now.
Oh, okay.
What's
Adam's got it, by the way, guys. I don't have it. I can't hear it.
Hi, David. I just got a dog, and I don't know if I should change the dog's name.
What is the dog's name currently?
Isis.
I wouldn't. I mean, is it named after the terrorist group or the old TV show with the lady?
I don't know. I just she's from Bedside. She's like used in dog fights. She's a pit bull, and my friend rescued her, and then he had to get rid of her because his landlord wouldn't let him have it. So I took it to my apartment, and I just call her Icy pretty much. But I don't know. I feel like if I change it, then the terrorists sort of win. So I don't really know.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's also going to give the dog a complex too, and it teaches the dog, exactly that fear and terror work. So, you can
Maybe get another.
you can
Maybe figure out a way to
continue to call her ISIS, and then if people get upset, you can say, when the dog is out of earshot, you can say, "Oh no, you must have misheard me. Her name is Mysis."
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
was in the dog park and I said, I got a phone call and I said, I'm training with ISIS right now.
Right. Yeah, you could probably see how that might come off. But,
He did, dude.
Nice.
David thinks I should keep it.
Nice.
Thank you for the input on that. I apologize if that's sort of unrelated.
Ask about Stav's car.
We're not going to ask him about fucking Stav's car.
My car got stolen recently, and I don't know. Have you ever had that happen?
Could you please respect... I'm sorry, but we have hand signals set up so that Adam and Stavros understand when it's appropriate to speak or not. And he's just not... He's not... sorry. Go ahead. Ask him about... I'm sorry. Stavros asked you a question about his fucking car. So we'll do that.
My car got stolen recently. I mean, I didn't want to, but Adam kind of put me on the spot. So yeah, my car got stolen. Did that ever happen to you?
yes.
It sucks, right?
Yeah, it wasn't the greatest thing to have happen to me. No.
What kind of car was it?
A Honda Civic.
Holy shit, dude! Mine was a Honda Civic too.
Yeah, Stav does Honda Civic boys.
Dude, this is big podcast.
What color?
It was a silver. 98 though.
right.
Maybe it was. Mine was a 98. Did you? When did yours get stolen? I had an old one.
This would have been probably 95.
No, but what year was the
96?
car?
Oh shit, I don't know, 93 maybe.
Ah, fuck. All right. Well, okay. Well,
We were
I guess-
hoping it was
sorry.
the same year.
Whatever, man.
Yeah.
That would have been cool if you guys had the same. Like, imagine if you guys had the same exact type of car, and they both happened to get stolen.
Yeah, and we could
What kind of car he drives?
go to those meetings together, I guess.
What kind of car do you drive now?
Toyota Highlander.
Toyota Highlander. That's a great vehicle.
That's good.
A lot of room.
Thank you.
Well, you know what? Thank you so much for coming on. You're an inspiration to us, and
Did he have any questions for us?
Well, yeah. If you have any questions for us, or if there's anything you want to plug or anything.
I have 0 questions for you. None. Let me give it a second.
He said he had 0 questions for us.
No, I don't have any. I don't anticipate ever having
Okay.
any questions for you.
That's all right.
I would like to
It could be
plug-
like general. It could be general. It
No,
doesn't have to be specific.
it's okay. But yeah, man, thanks for coming on. We look forward to hearing and seeing all about stuff coming up, and sorry about the tech issues or whatever, but we're trying our best. And I mean, sometimes in life you just gotta
I think it was
you
good.
just make it work. So thanks for hanging out with us, and we'll see you on the flip side.
Sure, I'm happy to be part of the experiment, and I truly believe you when you say you are trying your best. I believe this is.
What did he say?
Like literally the best that you can do.
He said he believes
All right,
this
thanks,
is our
man.
best.
I actually don't know how I can't hang up the phone. So
No, you hang up.
yeah, we're doing like a no you hang up
No, you
sort of
hang
thing.
up.
He probably won't even. He probably wants to keep talking.
Oh, he hung up.
All right. Well,
Did you hang up?
Nope.
Oh shit.
Oh,
It's Adam's phone. So if
Can you tell?
here, Adam, can you help end the call? Thank you.
Yeah. So I just David. They said thank you for being on the podcast. I just want to say thank you from me. Just they didn't say that I was saying thank you. So
I like how they're not emotionally capable or physically capable or maybe even legally capable of hanging up a phone that's not theirs.
I don't know who he's talking.
He had to do the pin number before I could get to the button, but we can hang up now. But
okay.
yes. So whenever you're ready, we're gonna hang up the phone.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you have my number now. So if you want to text me or.
And I'll just shoot you a text on Adam's number.
All right.
And then I'll give
See you
my
later.
phone number.
Thanks for coming in, man. Okay, we did it.
Hell yeah, man. Hell
we hung
yeah.
up.
Yo,
That was fucking tight. I think that went good.
Yeah, dude, that went great.
Yo, sick. I love you guys, man. We fucking killed
This is
that.
honestly, I didn't think this was gonna go anywhere,
We killed
but
that.
We did it. We talked to him. I think he seemed a little mad at the end.
he was doing a bit. I think
Was he?
People like that are always on. You know.
he's on. He's always on.
He's always on.
Oh,
You
okay.
can't. Yeah.
That went great.
Yeah, I think we had a great time with that.
And like we're building relationships. You know, it's kind of cool
Connections
in the industry, man.
Yeah. So I guess we're gonna take a break and then come back with the second half.
Yeah, just like a recap.
Talk about the coop
We-
in Turkey.
Yeah, we got to talk about the coop, and then guys, not to fucking get your hopes up, but we might give a little Mr. David Cross a call back. See what else he has to say.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
All right.
All right.
Later.
I will help you.
And we're back, ladies and germs. That was great.
That was fantastic.
That was like Mark Maron level good.
We
I
got
didn't
in there.
think that with the headphones, with only you being able to hear, and then Stav and I having to switch off who could hear, I didn't think it would work.
But it was pretty
Honestly.
seamless, honestly.
Yeah, we had a positive attitude, and I think that's really what David, liked about him.
Yeah, no, I think he understood that we're like young guys trying to make it.
Young Alpha's on the up and coming.
Alphapreneurs.
Alphapreneurs.
Nice. What led you to take the bus and not was the train insane?
The train was like $300 fucking dollars.
Yeah, no, worth
What?
it.
Really?
Yeah,
How?
it was like week of.
Yeah, but even like I buy train tickets last minute all the time, and I usually can find them for like $60.
If you take them at crazy times, like 5 a.m.
No.
Really?
No.
To where though, Philly? Because
Yeah.
Philly's a pretty cheap
Yeah,
one.
that's the reason. Yeah.
But like
DC's way more expensive,
DC is
and
like,
Boston's way more expensive.
Yeah, I keep typing in Silly Belfia, but it doesn't come up.
Silly Belfast.
I don't know why when I try to take the train, but when I type in Silly Belfia, the city does not come up. Okay, are you trying to go to Philadelphia? Yes, Silly Belfia. Okay, well, you're retarded. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh no.
Oh, no. Day Laborer will return next Thursday at 8 p.m. on ABC Family.
Will he ever get
The George Lopez Show?
Will he ever get to Philadelphia? Tune in next week to find out.
Yeah. When I get to Philadelphia, I can't wait to have a Billy B's steak. They make the steak out of Billy B's. I love the Billy B's so much, but they are pointy to me. They make sweet honey, but they are so pointy to me, the Billy B's.
What is the Billy part? What does he think?
Blood, dude. That's what he talks about.
What does he think Billy B means?
I think he thinks they're bumblebees.
Oh, okay.
He thinks a Philly cheesesteak is a Billy B steak. And that Billy Bees are bumblebees.
Because he eats bugs.
Gotcha.
And he loves bumblebees because they make honey, but they're also too pointy.
They're pointy for him. They're a little too pointy.
He's scared about pointy.
For his taste, he could do $1 bee.
Yes, dude, I love to have a birthday because you wear the hat, but the hat is too pointy. I'm scared of my birthday because the hat is too pointy for me. Will George Lopez have a birthday? Find out next week on ABC Family.
Yeah, my man must hate forks. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, the fork's pointy. I was going to take a test, the citizenship test, but the pencil is too pointy. I know all of American history. I can pass the test, but I'm scared of the pencil.
Oh, wow.
What?
They just announced the Bam Margera Bipolar Tour hosted by scumbag Vinny Beadle.
Hell yes, dude. Hell
wow.
Yeah. What's the lineup? Where are they going?
This can't be real.
Let's plug their dates.
They're doing it at Dinopolis Stone Mill. Is that a real place?
Geez, back in the mix. He's got another spot.
Listen, I got a new business. It's failing terribly. You gotta help me out here.
Guys, I'm underwater. My fucking cocksucker brother-in-law, he owes me $300,000.
Dinopolis Stone Mill? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, I guess so.
I love it, dude.
Gene DiNapoli from CumTown will appear. They're just, oh my god,
that's a good piece of
They're
branding.
like it's like Vinny's like one of those fish that just like exists in the mud at the bottom of a fucking swamp. Yeah. He's a fucking just tilapia
feeding on the shit and
he just eats
of
shit.
squids.
Oh my god,
he's
man.
eating squid
Good for
shit.
him.
So they're
7 p.m. showtime in Tuckahoe, New York. I guess this is a real thing.
When is it?
You got to go to www.scumbagvinny.com.
He's handling ticketing, huh?
Did he make a website, Scumbag? Jeez, Vin.
What day is it?
I don't. It does not.
The
provide
flyer
a
doesn't
date.
say the date, huh?
The flyer, but Bam posted on his account. So
wait,
maybe it's a joke. I don't know.
No, it's real.
Is it real? You looked it up?
I mean, Vinny's been texting me about it.
Oh, hell yeah! There's no.
I thought it was breaking news just now.
There's no time or date.
We got to go to scumbagvinny.com to find out.
Smart, dude. Smart.
Drive the
I
traffic.
want to go see Bumblebum Virginia. Do you have a ticket to see Bumblebum Virginia? In Westchester?
I want to go to Westchester now.
But when I try to buy the ticket to Philadelphia to go to Westchester, they say that it's sold out. They have a bath filled with pee-pee. They say they have a pee-pee bath to go to the bathroom.
December 9th.
Dude, the description on Vinny's website is amazing.
December 9th.
Our mission is to deliver an amazing experience of a great night of entertainment, unlike something that has not been done before.
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
So fucking
he's
true.
just struggling.
So true.
For the shows that we did do with the Bam Margera Unfiltered tour, all of our fans had an amazing time.
For the shows that we did do.
He fucking absolutely
And we
will.
are going to give that experience times 10.
Special appearances, live stand-up comedy by Scumbag Vinny Beadle from the CumTown Podcast. Scumbag Vinny Beadle from the CumTown Podcast.
Along with his explanation of the mess with Bam's with BAM, including going to Walt Disney's World.
He called it Walt Disney's World. Yeah, I'm going for Valentine's Day. I'm about to go to Walt Disney's World.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. You can place bets on how that's going to go down.
That's right, motherfuckers.
I'm going to take the under.
Are you guys excited about football being black?
I'm more excited about the NBA season kicking off, pal.
Yep. You know, Stav and I.
Let's quickly double check to make sure you can bet on the NBA.
Yeah,
I'm sure you can.
Because the thing said NFL, but now okay, sure.
I'm going to venture to guess.
NFL too.
Well, anyways, here's the deal. Here's what we're going to do, guys. There's this website, brand new website, mybookie.com. And it's good. It's good.
Wait, it's .com, not dot.
It's .ag. Mybookie.ag. Good catch, stuff. It is not mybookie.com. It is mybookie.ag.
Mybookie.com might be subject to, I don't know, harsher regulations or something.
That is from what I hear, it is a child pornography website.
Right, do not go to that one.
Don't go to that one. Don't ever type it in. Go to mybookie.ag, where you can most likely bet on the NBA.
Mybookie. A good website. That's what it stands for.
All good.
This is a brand new website, and it's when you're getting into
because this website's all good, baby.
Nothing fucked up here.
This website's not used up. There's no dings. You know, it's brand flashing new.
Oh yeah,
you know, hot off the presses. I would only recommend the service to listeners. It's been good to me. And let me tell you, folks, they are paying me to say that it's good. And I can't think of a better way.
That's the thing about we've had tremendous experiences with these products because for the most part, our experiences we get paid to pretend that we use them.
Yeah,
but there's nothing better than that.
With this one, they pay on time, and unlike some other sports betting websites that owe you tens of thousands of dollars
that you will definitely see,
that you will or guess who's never doing Skanks Fest again.
For those of you, some people have asked if we're doing Skanks Fest South. No,
we're not. And I'll tell you why. Because mybookie.ag is the best website, the best sports betting website. It is much better than any of the other websites, and they've been good to me.
Oh yes,
and that's why my bookie is always the right play. You bet, you win, they pay. Actually, somebody just hit me up yesterday. Told me they won $100 on that.
You see that, folks?
So you made back 1/10
Was it Big
of the money
Dave, our old pal?
That's right.
I asked Big Dave about it, and he says that he's never talked to you.
That's not
true.
Said,
no, I think
we talk about sports all the time.
No, I asked him, and he said that you're. What he said, he goes, "Oh,
Big
that guy."
Dave didn't say this.
He goes, "Oh, that guy?" ? And then he goes, "Big time dork."
No way. And I just want to say happy Diwali.
Nick just airdropped me the screenshots. That's what it says.
Yeah.
From Big Dave.
Big Dave said, "Big
That's
time,
messed up, bro.
Big time homo." That guy.
The return of homo.
Yeah. The return of homo. That's why mybookie.com is always, or mybookie.ag.
That's right.
Is always the right play. They've got better bonuses and more prop bets than any other sports book. Period. I love when people say period at the end of the sentence. You know?
I love it too.
Well, making clear it's not an exclamation or a question.
No.
Because I can't tell the difference.
It's a sexclamation. It's a fucking sexclamation.
They should make a sexclamation, bro.
A sexclamation?
Just a new punctuation mark that means sex.
That
means
awesome.
the sentence is about sex.
That's how I would end every one of my sentences.
With sexclamation.
Sexclamation, bitch. Yeah, but I gotta tell you guys, I've been betting a lot of money and winning every single bet.
Dude,
on
I've made,
mybookie.ag.
and this is I'm estimating here, but something like $800 billion
on smart plays and good
smart
bets.
plays, and they basically called me the Gordon Gekko of gecking pussy. You know? Hi, Gordon Gekko, and I geck. They call me that because I geck pussy.
Geck pussy.
I geck pussy. What is that? What you mean, like geck? You're fired. Get the hell out of my office. Get the hell out of my office.
That's so true.
I geck pussy and I geck money. Hi, I'm gay actor Michael.
Oh, our old pal.
Famously
portraying gay stockbroker Gordon Gekko.
Is he gay in the movie? No.
In the famous film Gay Wall Street.
Oh, okay, nice. Oh, so gay actor Michael Douglas is just some bizarro version of Michael Douglas, where every movie is the gay version of the movies he's
I don't know.
done.
I didn't really think about it. I just like the idea of a PSA in black and white where Michael Douglas is in a turtleneck and says, "Hi, I'm gay actor Michael Douglas."
Well, if he's gay Gordon Gekko in Gay Wall Street, then it stands to logic.
I bet a lot of money on mybookie.ag.
That's right.
I gotta say something after the read.
My bookie, you don't have to say anything.
Okay.
My bookie has better bonuses and more prop bets than any other sports book, period.
No, not yet. Save it.
This year, they're hosting the first online handicapping super contest.
Mm-hmm.
The first place is guaranteed to win at least $100,000, and it only costs $100 to enter.
Mm-hmm.
All you got to do is pick 5 NFL games against the spread every week, just like my wife spread her pussy lips open.
To give me a cancer of the mouth.
To give me cancer.
When I ate her pussy.
I got pussy-eating cancer.
Where's that ribbon, by the way? I'm throwing that on my car.
Huh? Oh, yeah, the pussy-eating cancer ribbon.
I was waiting in traffic, and I was in the second to leftmost lane, and there was just, like, mad traffic, and the lane next to me was open. So I go to, like, you know, switch lanes into the one. It's dead stop. There's a guy in a fucking, like, AMG behind me, and, like, we both go to, like, go into that lane at the same time, but I'm just in front of him. Like,
right.
Obviously, everyone's going to try and go in there.
Yes.
And this guy loses his mind and starts speeding through the bike lane. And then fucking
this is on
like,
a
cuts
surface
me
street.
off, and it's like, all right.
You were in for what you
I was
did
just
absolutely
in front of
nothing
him.
wrong.
He cut, and then he's like freaking out in his car in his middle, but it's just some fucking Italian guy, and he starts spitting out of the window. And I'm just like, we're just laughing at him. He's like, "Mom, fucking butter, just spitting,
spitting out the window." Incredible, dude.
Wow.
Marking his territory.
Yeah.
In Boston, I almost got shouts out there when he came out to Boston. By the way, thank you, City Side Comedy. That shit rocked. But on my way there, I don't know how fucking shitty the traffic is in like downtown Boston.
Also, if you brought one of my shirts to Stav's show to have him sign it, you owe me extra money.
No one did that.
Yes, they did.
No.
I heard from numerous people.
No one did
What
that.
did you sign?
I signed nothing. I signed just nothing. I'm like, here's my thing. Here's what I'll sign. Double D's with my tongue.
Oh, yeah.
I have a tongue.
Happy Gilmore style.
That's right. But I got some fucking fat old man tried to cut me off in Boston, and I fucking lost it on his ass. But he was just a fat, bald man in a Hawaiian shirt.
Mm-hmm.
It was just me fighting with future me.
Yeah, a lot of screaming.
A lot of scream. Well, he didn't want the smoke, dude. He could tell I was an alpha, dude.
Yeah.
He could see me, dude. He could tell I'd taken a couple yoga classes.
I miss driving that truck because, like, you would just cut people off and then watch them have, like, a fucking meltdown. It's like, go ahead, I'll hit you with this truck. I do not give a shit about this truck. If you want to get into a game of lane chicken with me, I will run over your car.
I'm not even technically liable.
And then I'll get out of the truck and leave the damage and be like, I guess I'm off work. I guess I finished work early today.
Yeah. Didn't you guys do some damage? Allegedly?
Nick allegedly did some damage when we were picking up a second truck.
Mm-hmm. Well, the first time I ever worked that
in
job,
Midtown.
The first time I ever worked that job, I was working with a guy, and like we were pulling out of the lot, and he's like, you know, you hit something. He's like, you're supposed to stop. Like as he's saying it, he takes the corner too hard and just destroys the back of this minivan. He's like, okay, well, I guess maybe I'll pull over. And then he's like looking in the mirror as we're driving. We're just continuing to drive away. He's looking in the mirror. He's like, I guess a couple people saw it. They'll take care of it. I was like, what do you mean they'll take care of it? And he's like, they probably got the plates and stuff.
Yeah, they got the plates. It's all right. They'll get the info back. It'll get back to them.
They'll figure it.
Don't put it together.
I took a side mirror off while I was driving a van full of children.
Yeah.
When I volunteered in college.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, nobody snitch.
Yeah.
And they loved it.
Mm-hmm.
They loved being in on some criminal activity.
Yeah, I mean,
What were
that
you
kind
doing
of
with
shit,
all them kids?
That would happen like all the fucking time on the truck. Is like mirrors would come off.
Yeah.
And that's like, you know, I mean, nobody's stopping for that. I talked to one of the guys I worked with. I'm like, do you stop? And he's like, yeah, one time I hit a guy.
That's the threshold.
Yeah. He's like, the mirror fucking like knocked some old guy out.
Oh my God.
As he's like turning the corner, he's like fucking knocked. And he's like, I got out. I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. And he was like, oh, it's fine. I was like, all right, later.
I'm sure he did not say it's fine.
Yeah, he didn't stop. He ran over that old man.
The guy is dead for a fact.
You remember Jose Extreme Parking?
Oh God, that guy was the best. We'll talk about Jose real quick.
All right, so Nick gets me a job. He's like, you just got to sit in the passenger seat of this truck. That's basically it. And then we got to move things like a couple times, but you just hang out on this truck. In the middle of the day, they're like, yeah, we're going to need you to get your own 16-foot truck and drive it around Manhattan. Just alone, just in a massive
you
truck.
were alone? But
Yeah,
Nick
alone.
wasn't with you?
They split us up.
For starters, the truck they made us pick up, it was like a 20-foot truck, and normally trucks are 14-foot.
Right.
And like a 20-foot truck, you don't need a CDL until it reaches like, I don't, it's a weight thing, but basically like a 30-foot truck.
Right.
But the difference between 14 and 20 feet
is massive
when you're driving that truck. And
Because
you
they're
get in
also
that thing.
wider too.
Yeah, you get in that thing and you're like, I shouldn't be driving this fucking truck.
No, yeah.
Especially around Manhattan.
Yeah. I'd feel weird driving in like the fucking Baltimore suburbs, in the middle of fucking. And you guys were right in the mix.
We were like in Midtown driving these massive trucks alone.
Yeah, Midtown.
I just lied my way into this job. Nick said I just have to sit in the
It's not
passenger
even a
seat.
lying thing. They don't give a shit.
They don't give a fuck.
They don't give a shit. They hire whoever. It's like, yeah, I got a friend, Brent. He'll do it. And then it's like, okay, we'll go pick up $2 million worth of camera and lighting equipment. And they're like, no, we already signed for it. And then just park the truck wherever. They don't even like give you instructions on where to
So
park
yeah,
the truck.
so like we had a 5 a.m. call. They're like, yeah, it's our responsibility to park the trucks, and so like we're supposed to park them in like, you know, lots or whatever. We had a 5 a.m. call. There's this dude that's just like wide awake. We get there to park the trucks, and he's just like screaming at people, like moving trucks, like air traffic controlling, and like I get it, he like screams at me to move the truck, and then I get out, and he's like, "Anyway, man, sorry I yelled at you. My name is Jose. I'm a small business owner. I own my own company. It's called Extreme Parking."
Well, he didn't tell us. He showed us his business card. That's how we found out, because we struck up a conversation with him. They like hire somebody, and this guy's only job is to just sit outside all night before the shoot and put up traffic cones so that like nobody will take the parking space.
Right.
Which is like shooting in New York, you need someone to
totally.
It's called a
that
parking coordinator.
This guy
sounds illegal, right?
No, it's not.
No, you get permits from the
city
city.
streets. But the way the permits work is they don't say that you can't park there. It just allows you to hold the parking space.
Gotcha.
So if somebody wanted to come and take that parking space, they could.
Gotcha.
And that's why you have like a cone guy. So this guy's business is he owns the cones.
He's the cones guy.
Yeah.
He just owns the business.
Well, he shows us his business card, and it says Extreme Parking on it.
Jose Extreme Parking.
Yeah, and it took everything I had not to like.
That's incredible.
I was like, excuse me. Like, I have to go.
They
to
have a
the bathroom.
website. I found the website.
I have to take a number laugh.
Yeah. Anyway, so he's like bragging to us. We're like, yo, so like, are the parking guys in New York like union? Like, that's what you ask every job on a film shoot. Is like, are you union or not? Because that's like, you know, an easy conversation starter. And he's like, hell no, dude, never going union. I'm never going union, bro. He's like, yeah, man, I raised like 6 kids. I raised like 6 kids. Nine. I raised
You exaggerated in the wrong direction on that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
He's like, I raised 9 kids. Last year, Extreme Parking made $85,000. And like split between me and my 5 guys.
Well, we asked him. He's like, I made $90,000 last year. And I was like, that's pretty good. Is that before or after tax? He's like, well, it's split between me and my like 8 guys. I'm like, that's no money.
Man, no money. No way I'm going union, man. No way I'm going union, bro.
China's gonna be sick.
It
I
sounds so
wish somebody
romantic.
would go with me.
When are you going?
After we go to Australia,
You're gonna go to China.
I'm gonna do like 3 weeks in China.
Nice.
Wow.
But yeah, nobody fucks with China.
I don't want to go to China,
I know.
bro.
No,
I
China
wouldn't
looks
ask you.
amazing.
Fuck
I gotta
that.
go
You
find that.
Look, I know neither of you guys want to go.
No, I kind of want to go to
You don't,
Sichuan.
we're not going together. It's
No,
fine.
I want to go
You
to.
don't want to go. We're not going
I
together.
kinda
He
wanna
knows
go to-
neither one of us,
I know.
especially you, Adam, don't want to go.
No, I would go. No, I would like to go meet.
I know.
I would like.
The
to,
trip's canceled. I'm not going. I'm not going anymore.
I want to go.
Nick's
to,
like, I'm not going, and then we're all waiting to go back home, and it's like, where's Nick? It's
Yeah.
like, and Josh like, oh,
yeah,
man.
welcome to airplane. Welcome to
He's
Chinese
dressed like Raiden.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're like, Nick, aren't you ready to go to America? And he's like, change the plans.
Yeah.
No, I gotta meet.
I have to make another trip. I'm going on vacation. I spent 6 months learning Chinese, which you may notice I'm speaking right now.
Oh my god!
It's like he
Christopher Lambert.
taught himself Chinese from the movie Mortal Kombat.
Mm-hmm. That rocks.
When
I didn't realize.
Christopher Lambert, who is Chinese and plays Raiden.
Very Chinese.
I've been sucking penis for 300 years, so Shao Kahn won't find me.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Raiden, why would you do that?
China, I don't know, man. China's so
For
crowded.
years, I did not recognize that my power was electricity. I thought it was sucking cock.
I got really good at it.
I thought my secret move would be sucking cock until I discovered the power of electricity. And now my fatality is electricity rather than sucking a man to completion. While he's dizzy.
Would that even kill him? Would that even kill him, Raiden?
Finish him. No, not
No, stop.
Not that. That's not what I.
No, we're not on that gay shit.
I didn't mean I meant kill him.
Oh my god.
I didn't mean finish him
With your mouth.
with your mouth. That's disgusting.
Everybody else, get in here. The
Yeah.
voice calls in all the other Mortal Kombat guys to kill the gay
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat guy.
Disgusting.
Blasphemous.
Gatality.
Anomaly. Abnormality.
HIV-ality. Virality.
Yeah, because that had animalities and
Animality was you became an
babyalities.
animal.
Remember that?
There
where
was
they
a baby one?
Yeah, where you turn into a baby and then fuck the guy. You don't remember
What?
that? Babyality?
That would be embarrassing to get raped by a baby.
Fatality.
Wait, you fuck
I don't
someone
think
as a
this
baby?
was a real one.
No, babyality was a real one.
Baby.
The thing becomes the guy you beat becomes a baby, and then
Yeah.
you fuck him.
A babyality is a finisher introduced in Mortal Kombat 2. The move allows players to turn their opponents into an infant version of the character. The infant version is often only wearing a diaper. They are sometimes in a full outfit. To perform a babyality, this player perform a special button combination for their character and have won the final round using only high or low kick.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you can only use kicks.
Yeah. After a babyality is performed, the sound of a baby crying plays.
But you don't fuck it, like you said.
That's what I remember.
Fuck the baby.
Now it's time to fuck the baby.
And now you must fuck it, Raiden, and prove you're not gay.
I don't see how that would prove that I'm not gay.
But I am gay. That was never. That's why you're making me fight is because I'm gay. Why would I prove that I'm not gay when the only reason I'm here from the get-go is because I'm a gay guy?
Oh, that's right.
That's right. I forgot.
Yes,
Sorry. That now it's coming
that's
back
true.
to me.
I've kind of been on autopilot recently.
I've been getting into Xanax. Because I have borderline personality disorder. And my boyfriend isn't paying attention to me when I cut myself. Mortal Kombat, where we choose the best fighters from all over Bushwick and make them compete to blow a load directly on my face. We have a 15-minute conversation about Christopher Lash, and then they fuck me in my mouth.
That is the Mortal Kombat announcer if he was a whore from Brooklyn.
That's good, man. I like that.
Whore that went to Pratt.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
Who's Christopher Lash? I feel like I need to get up on this guy.
What's your name again?
My name is Madeline.
Well, you've got a very hot woman's body. But
my name is Maddie.
Can you stop talking like that?
95 pounds.
I'm really looking forward to getting my dick sucked by you.
The same haircut as a Cocker Spaniel. I have the same haircut as a King Charles Spaniel. And I have a body count of 600.
Those gals are out there doing the Lord's work, honestly.
No, I disagree.
Yeah, I mean, if you just fuck them. If you...
Yeah.
You know,
that's all they're good for.
If you kind of...
According to me.
I have so many scars on my body, I look like I sleep in a drawer full of loose knives.
Remember cutting? It was always girls, too, right?
Yeah.
Guys never cut.
The guys that cut are fucking, they're cut. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're off the team.
Mm-hmm. So true.
Yeah.
I remember my...
Yeah, don't say that.
Yeah, that's a
Your
good
second
thing.
boyfriend?
That's a good thing to announce on the podcast. That's how you know we're having a good time.
Take a screen
pic.
cap of
Take
that,
a pic.
man.
Take a pic. Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said that. Take a pic. I got to remind you, it's going to be in like 2 weeks.
That's true.
Yeah, you do have to remind me. You
We're gonna be in
absolutely
the
have.
past.
You
We're gonna
have
be in the past.
You got to remind me too about the Felix episode too. Before.
Okay.
Yeah.
About China.
Upload. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Raiden, it's me. Good to see
you. Oh, Raiden. Yeah, it's good to see you again. I haven't thought about you since the last time I was in my ancestral home of China.
Oh, fuck, man. Shit, man, I'm hungry, bro. I had a fucking salad.
You doing a little show after this?
I am doing a little show.
Maybe I'll roll with.
Come on through.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm hosting it, so I'm going to be fucking busy all night.
Yeah, but I can always take a lift back.
Yeah. I would say Union Hall. I might get a little taco. They got a nice taco truck right by there.
Ooh, taco choco.
That takes credit
taco.
cards.
Yeah.
Taco truck that takes credit cards.
Pretty nice.
Pretty nice. And they got indoor bocce.
I just want someone to piss on my face before I go home
Mortal
for Thanksgiving
Kombat
dinner. Before I go back to New Jersey and have Thanksgiving with my parents, who are psychologists.
They're incredibly
everything
wealthy.
for me. I have never had a
My
job.
academic parents, who could be nothing more than loving to me. And I still wound up like the bitch from Traffic. Except even worse because I've read enough to know better. I'm technically very smart.
Damn, imagine like the disappointment naming your son Dallas Page and thinking he's going to grow up to be a thick bottom in gay porn.
Just a juicy thick.
That's why you would name him that, obviously.
Of course.
To have him be like a fat ass twink.
Yeah.
Dallas,
Yummy.
yeah, Dallas
Smooth
Page
but big.
goes cruising for crackhead dick in downtown Newark.
He's hairless, except he's got a nice line of hair in his asshole.
That's his New Jersey father, Anthony Scalamucci. Anthony Guglia Giamba Duglia. Yeah, my name's Anthony Discabamba Duglia Babalia the Giamba. And this is my son Dallas Page. My boy's gonna grow up to be a thick bottom.
He's gonna take a fucking cock like you never seen,
He's gonna
pal.
suck dick on video for fucking drugs.
Yeah, I saw that movie Party Monster, and I said to myself, "That's gonna be my.
That's gonna be my fucking boy.
That's gonna be my son. He's gonna be a party son who I love. He's gonna be a fucking party monster. The fucking monster of the party.
That's you, ain't it, kid? Huh?
Yeah,
just yelling at a toddler.
Dude, I love an Italian guy renting Party Monster. Party Monster, that sounds fucking awesome. I can't wait to see this fucking movie.
This guy probably gets so much fucking pussy.
Joey, it sounds like a movie about guys like us. It's probably about guys hanging out, fucking drinking, watching the fucking game. You know, fucking solo cups and playing beer pong. It's gonna be a fucking awesome movie.
Oh my fucking God. Oh my God, Tony.
Oh my God, I can't wait to watch fucking Party Monster. I can't wait to see how fucking much I'm like the guy in the movie. It's fucking, yeah.
What's that about, Studio 64 or something?
No, it's about gay guys like killing themselves with too much sex.
Yeah, Macaulay Culkin's a gay
like
murderer.
Gay guys that fuck each other to death.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
They fuck each other to death?
They fuck each other
They
to
fuck
death.
each other and then one kills the other one.
This movie's gonna be fucking
This
great.
is gonna be fucking some good shit.
I can't wait to see fucking Party Monster.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, they got. I would try to watch that movie. Party Monster. It was a bunch of fag bullshit. Anyways, I got this other movie. It's pretty good. It's called Paris is Burning. But it's about burning up a bunch of queers over there in France. That's what I need to cleanse my palate after that mislabeled Party Monster movie is a hate crime. I'm gonna watch all these queers get burnt.
Fucking, hopefully it's a bunch of Sicilianos taking a fucking flamethrower to Paris.
Watching something cool happen. And then he sits and watches the entire thing. When are they going to Paris? When are they going to put these fucking guys in Paris and burn them? This is worse than Party Monster. Hell yeah, I got this movie, Boys Don't Cry. I bet it's a couple of Jersey boys like me. A couple of New Jersey fellas that work on a truck in the tough. It's gonna be about how they don't ever cry about anything.
Fuck. Yo, I'm not watching no fucking movies no more. Fuck movies, man.
Somehow only Red's gay movies. He just doesn't understand. He just never looks at the back or the front of the box.
He can't read.
He just knows the name.
He looks at the pictures.
Oh, fuck, I can't wait for Party Monster.
These fucking pussy getting animals at this party. I hope it's like fucking a frat movie.
Oh yeah, the devil wears Prada. I bet it's about a cool guy who loves Italian clothes. A fucking New Jersey devil. A regular New Jersey devil hanging out wearing cool clothes. Hey kid, what the fuck is this? Stanley Tucci's a fucking traitor. He's a fucking traitor.
My own Stanley.
Yeah, they got a fucking Italian Stanley Tucci. I never heard of him, but I can't wait to see what he does. Probably fucks his a young broad and a fucking old broad at the same time.
I'm trying to think of other gay movies.
I know.
All I can come
Brokeback
up with is
Mountain.
Call Me by Your Name. But that would-
Moonlight?
yeah, none of them really work.
No.
Yeah, Moonlight would be like, watch that movie Moonlight. It was exactly what I expected. It's exactly what I thought it would be.
They put it right there.
Right there in the title. You know, a full moon, maybe I think they'd straight, but moonlight?
A bunch of queers out in the moon. Holding each other's hand when it's dark outside.
Brokeback Mountain? Sounds pretty gay.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know about Brokeback Man.
Everyone wish Adam a happy birthday on the internet.
32 years old. Feels great.
What have you done for your birthday?
What have I done? We had a nice little party.
That's
Ended
true.
up in the emergency room.
Oh yeah, too much.
Should we say
Too
happy
much
birthday?
cum.
Huh?
Happy birthday.
No,
me too.
It's not
Happy
necessary,
birthday,
Nick.
Me
Nick
too.
is always doing this for my birthday.
Happy
guys.
birthday.
We all know that you raped
Adam was
someone.
raped also.
Oh, Adam was raped.
Adam rapes. Yes, he's a rapist.
He's a
That's the
rapist.
direction we're going to go with this song.
Yeah.
I was
Happy
no.
birthday. Me too.
No, it's-
Happy birthday.
Happy
Also,
birthday.
you're a rapist.
I didn't rape. I was raped at my first birthday.
Birthday.
Rapist
Adam. Happy birthday. Me too.
Okay.
How
Okay,
many
well,
times have you
no,
done it?
no, okay. I never did it. But at my first birthday, I was raped, so it's my 31st birthday of my Me Too.
Was
And
it one?
third-
Was it two? Was it three?
Well, yes,
Was
at my
it
second
four?
birthday, I was also
it five?
raped.
Was it six? Was it seven?
I was pretty much raped at
You were
every
raped at your
birthday.
first birthday? Are you talking about the moil? When the moil
No, that
sucked
was
your
not
dick?
a birthday party. That was just kind of a private gathering my parents put together.
So
moil
to
sucked
any
your
of
dick,
Adam's
though.
victims out there, he had a twisted past. He was just paying it forward.
Yeah.
Which, if I understand that movie correctly.
It's about a child that rapes people.
yeah.
Yeah, I just got this movie Pay It Forward. It's probably about a couple of mafia guys knocking the vig up. What the fuck is this about doing favors for people who ain't even part of the
It
family?
ain't even on their fucking daughter's wedding day.
I like the part where the kid gets stabbed.
Does he get stabbed?
Yeah, it's cool.
Spoiler.
Hey, this movie's pretty cool. It's called I Am Sam. It's probably about a guy his name is Sam, and that's the only thing about him. What the hell is this? This guy's retarded.
Oh, fuck. Adam is gay.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Just an Italian guy. Just every movie.
It stretches to every movie.
Yeah, it just now it's not even the gay thing anymore.
No.
Pick any movie.
Mm-hmm.
And
let's see.
The color purple. Hey,
About a fucking track.
they should call this the color black. What the fuck isn't it called that? The fuck is this bullshit? The color purple, my ass. There's not a single drop of purple in the fucking thing. It's all black people. Fucking piece of shit.
I hate this fucking movie.
Nah, fuck this movie. The Green Mile. There's nothing green in it.
Now it's just it's turned into literal.
Yeah. The fuck is this? Air Force One. I thought it was. Oh, well, okay, I guess it's what it is.
That's where it takes place.
Why? The people are trying to steal it over here. Just show me the fucking plane, huh?
Morning, everybody.
Hello. Hey. Thank you so much, everybody. Keep it going for Justin and Brad. He was my favorite broken white man. You know? Just damaged, discarded. I like Justin because he says all of like, you know, he gets all like the racism and homophobia out of the way. You know? Kind of softens the blow a little bit. It's nice to see. This is great. There's so many people. There's too many people here. Really. To be honest with you, it's alarming. It's it is nice though, because you know we do a podcast just in my friend's apartment, and I don't really consider that people are listening to the things that I say or think. Hence most of the borderline racism. Because it's like internal monologue. You know, like you go into the kitchen, you stub your toe. You don't mean that about Hispanics. That's just what comes out. You know, you're trying to get to the blender. You don't mean that to happen. But it's nice. I mean, I guess the fear is you do a live show, and because sometimes you get like, just like a toad, like a racist toad that's like, you're my hero. You know, it's like, Please don't be whatever that is. You know? It's nice to see normal people here, I guess. Yeah, and this will be. I'm gonna try and do something different, right? Because I've done comedy for a while, but mostly as like a middle, trying to not get fired from clubs. So I want to have something that feels a little bit more personal. So the only way I can describe this will be like, what if Nanette meets Papa John, right? You know? Like a synthesis of those two. Like if Nanette got a little too live on a conference call and she got fired from Australia. Whatever she does. Those are my two, that's like my yin and yang, you know? Yin and yang being two racist Chinese characters in my head that dictate all of my actions. It's the two of them together. Yeah, I've been doing comedy for a while, and I pretty much have resigned to. By the way, if you didn't come here because of the podcast, I'm sorry. I just apologize. I wouldn't know what that is, but yeah, I had resigned to being mostly a failure. The most of the success that I could really extract from comedy was being able to witness two comedians start dating and then proceed to destroy their relationship with shitty jokes about one another. That's the thing I got to witness a couple times. It would happen a lot, right? They'd start dating, they'd hook up, and then they would have a conversation, presumably on the futon they were living on, somewhere way out in Bushwick. So all the way at the end of the L train, they say to each other, okay, babe, I love you, but we're artists, so the art has to come first. You know, we may say things about each other that are hurtful, but it's only to pursue our art. And then they show up to the open mics and they're like, so my girlfriend's a dumb bitch. That's like the thing I've been thinking about. She's really fucking stupid, I guess. I don't really have a punchline for that. I'm kind of just working on that one still. Oh, this is fun. I love cheating. Have you ever cheated? God damn, cheating. Oh, I'm out of time? Okay, thanks. Love you, Lisa. It's like, man, we all know who you're talking about. You guys cheaters? You got cheaters out here? Who's cheating? Make some noise. That's a lot. That's a lot of them. Personally, I find it to be lecherous, and I think you should die. I think you should be killed. I'll cut your head off with a sword. No, I don't cheat. I don't cheat at all. Even on people I don't like, I just don't do it. But I do like hiding things. That's fun. I do. I love hiding things. I love having secrets. I ran into this guy I used to lift weights with. And he was like, man, you're looking pretty small lately. I was like, I just haven't. But by the way, if you just came to the show to see how much taller than me you are, fine. That's okay. I'll accept that. That's fine. You know? I don't have a problem with that. But yeah, he was like, yeah, you're looking small or whatever. He's like, hey, you remember Enzo, that guy we used to work out with? Yeah, he's a doctor, and he's just been prescribing me steroids. And I was like, let me get your number, dude. Let's hang out sometime. Hang out with Enzo, I guess. And it's like, I don't even need or want steroids, but I would love to have a new thing to hide from my girlfriend. That would be great. That would be great. It's just like, don't go in the freezer. I'll bring you the ice cream. It'd be like a nice thing I could do for you, right? I already got shoulder acne. She won't know, right? I just think it's the regular acne. Everybody loves hiding things. I guess. I don't know if I should be, because I've been having like a mental problem, I guess. Maybe getting a little twisted right there. We'll call it that. I have a little issue with my mind getting fucked up, and I had a couple of friends suggest to me that I try ketamine therapy, which seems like two different options, right? You either become a British DJ or you go to the doctor. You don't combine the two. Either have nightclub fun or you go see a Jewish guy that can fix your noggin. You know? Which I'm sorry that I pointed that out today. They're the better ones, I think, right? I'm not an anti-Semite. In fact, that's the one type of racism that I really just don't get at all. The other ones, I'll hear your argument, but I'll listen to you. But anti-Semitism doesn't make sense to me. It really doesn't. I really don't get it when people are like, well, the Jews control Hollywood. And it's like, and they're doing a great job. Yeah. Movies are fucking great. You love movies. You think you're Thor Ragnarok. Let the Jews make the movies. Do you have any idea how fucking bad a Muslim-run Hollywood would be? You want to live in that world? A 7.5-hour epic about a guy that has to hang out in the desert because his wife touched his sword? Boring as shit. Give me the Jew movies. Give it to me. I'll cut the tip of my dick off right now. That means I can see Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson fight a skyscraper. They're coming out with that. There'll probably be a sequel. Give me the Jew movies. I don't care. Or Shatter the Glass or whatever. I'll get married to a loud woman. I don't care. I want to see those movies. I don't understand that type of answer. I guess I just... Unless you're talking about like the ones in South Williamsburg. Those guys are... It's a different breed. Those folks. I was walking around, I think that they have, in South Williamsburg, the Hasids, they have a Hasidic fire department. Which is just, like, I was just imagining them showing up to a fire, and then the fire chief is like, oh, shit. Well, not so much water, Jacob. Maybe a little bit less water. We don't have to use all the water. The fire will probably burn itself out. You don't have to use that much water. Pretty expensive, that water. That falls somewhere in the middle, I guess. But yeah, I guess I should go to a therapist, right? And those guys, have one of those guys take a look at my head. But I'm afraid, honestly, of going to therapy. You know, it kind of scares me. Because it's never the thing you go for, right? There's always an upsell, you know? Hidden charges, shit like that. It's kind of like going to a mechanic, right? It's basically the same thing as going to a mechanic. You're like, yeah, I got a problem with my Toyota. And they're like, well, for starters, it's not a Toyota. In fact, it's not even a car, it's just a picture of you being molested. It's like, how much is that going to cost? I just thought that we were going to get the oil changed. I didn't know I was going to have to deal with this. Right? Just nickel and dime in over there. You know, I guess the real fear is you find out you kind of enjoyed the molestation because it meant you weren't alone for a second, right? You had a friend. It's the real fear that your entire psyche is just like the last couple of moves of a Jenga game, you know? It's barely being held up, and the bottom piece is an older neighborhood boy's cock, and everything's blind. I also didn't go to therapy for a long time because it was like, you know, cost prohibitive. It's fucking expensive, you know. I didn't have health insurance for a while. And I do think everyone should be able to have health insurance. That should be paid for by the government for free, right? Thank you. I am right. If you want to just applaud me pandering for the next 40 minutes, that could be the whole show. That could be good. You just do that. But it's like, no, you can get into Six Flags for free if you drink enough soda. You just show up, you're like, I did it, I drank 35 Cokes. They're like, get in there. He's gonna lose a leg on the teacups. He's got diabetes. Let him in. I just feel like the hospital should work the same way. You're like, look what I did to myself. And they're like, we'll pay for it. It's fine. You know? But I got enough money to go to therapy now. But I also have enough money to afford the world's fanciest suicide. That's an option. And it should be considered, right? I don't have to throw myself in front of the train like a peasant, right? I could go all out. We'll turn it into a 10-episode reality series. It'll be like an Indian wedding, right? Just a huge suicide, huge fancy suicide with a procession of elephants. I'll be on the main one in the traditional garb, which is a My Chemical Romance shirt, fishnet pants, you know, ready to die. I've got an ornate antique hunting rifle. It's made out of gold, covered in scripture. It's got one of those bell ends like Gaston had, right? And then I just ride the elephants into Dave & Buster's, right? And my jaw is already broken to fit the bell end in there. I'm like, I'm here to die! And then I just blow my brains out in front of whoever is still going to Dave & Buster's. Which is probably just people that don't know you can kill yourself. Right? And then they're like, what did he just do? Barbara, do you see that? There's an be playing video poker for the rest of our lives. We can just kill ourselves. And then I've done something for those people. It comes full circle. And I'm a hero in a way. I want to tell you guys a story, and it might be a boring story, which is fine, you gotta listen to me anyways. It's a story in which I'm a victim. And I tell you that because if I make fun of victims later, and you have a problem with it, it's still not really justified. But rest assured, I've been hurt too. So maybe just enjoy that, Just remember back to when I was hurt. This is a story that takes place when I was 21 years old. I moved to Los Angeles, California to burn bridges, mostly, to fuck up my career. And I went out there and I went to the Hollywood Improv. Kind of like my second or third night out there. And that's kind of like a big deal, It's a big deal like this is, It's like, it's in a historic club and it's filled with like these famous comics that you admire and respect, and then their pictures are up on the walls, It's like George Carlin and Bill Cosby and, before. People knew. Nobody cared. This is before we cared about what we did. And then, Bobcat Goldthwait and Mitzi Shore's son. And then it, descended. But, there was still this, feeling of, being somewhere important. And I couldn't handle that. I still can't handle things like that. So I immediately had to start just drinking as much as I could. And the last thing I remember was just shaking one of the managers, being like, I'm going to die out here. And, just embarrassing myself. And they kicked me out. And I came to in the alley behind the club, right? Which I've gotten drunk enough to get kicked out of bars before. Never in a way where they're like, get this guy out of here. No, with the garbage. Put him back by, take him through the kitchen where he doesn't belong and throw him out like trash. So I don't know what I did, but I ended up out there with the dumpster. And my plan at the time was to go find my car and drive 27 hours to Montana to attend a taxidermy school I had read about to make bear pants. And what that is you get a bear pelt, you cut off the bottom, line it with a hula hoop, suspenders go over the shoulders, and then you just wear a bear's pants. That was going to be my Shark Tank idea. I don't think Mark Cuban, but definitely the FUBU guy. He would have be on board with that. I think there would have been room in the FUBU lineup for the bear pants. So if you're wondering why we don't have bear pants, it's because I couldn't find my car that night. And then I couldn't find my car. I got lost even more, and I couldn't find the club. And then I was just wandering around Los Angeles in despair. And somebody pulled up. This guy in a Prius pulls up, and he rolls down his window, and he goes, "Hey, buddy, are you okay? Because you're screaming at nothing." Screaming at the top of your lungs at nothing. I was like, I had a moment of sincerity. I was like, no, I'm not. I don't have a phone. I don't have any money. I'm lost. This is like a real low point for me. He was like, well, why don't you get in my car and I'll help you out? And I was like, of course. Why don't you get in this guy's car? You can trust strangers to help you in times of need. That's the world we live in. It's filled with good people that never exploit anyone. So I get in this guy's car, and I'm really drunk, and he's like, where do you need to go? And he had a GPS, so I was like, to my car. I thought I could just do that. And then we start driving, and we're talking for a minute, I guess. And then I started to get weirded out, because I know I parked next to the club and walked to it. I certainly don't remember walking on the highway. So I was like, where are we going? And he was like, we're just hanging out. Just a couple guys hanging out, being friends with each other at 3 o'clock in the morning on a Wednesday, right? And I was like, okay, I'm not comfortable with this. I want to get out of the car. And then he starts running his hand up my admittedly basketball shorts, which, not that anyone deserves anything for dressing a certain way, but I had no reason to be wearing basketball shorts. I'm not an athlete. You can't wear basketball shorts in a Kmart's graphics tee and not expect something to happen, right? It's a little bit on me, I'll admit it. And then two, I do think back to the club earlier, dressed like that. They're probably like, should we be serving this retarded guy? Has he had too much, or is this like a chromosome issue? I don't know why he's behaving this way. Put me out with the trash. So, that guy's pulling my cock out of the bottom of my pants. And then it's succeeding, I guess, and it's you freeze up in those moments. And I don't mean you get hard. I mean you freeze, and because you don't know what to do, right? I mean, and then eventually, like I summoned whatever to just bat his hand away, and I was like, man, let me out of your fucking car, or else. And or else is he gets to have sex with me. That's it. That's pretty much the end of it. I have no way of defending myself. I don't know karate. I certainly don't know in the car karate. Or like weird Jason Statham shit that he knows. Why aren't we teaching people that? That should be, you can defend yourself in those situations or get cast in the Rush Hour remake. They're probably going to make it. But he pulled over and let me out of the car. And then as he's driving away, I was like, sorry. I apologize. Because I probably ruined this night, right? You know, you have to be a little bit considerate. I did ruin his night in a way. But I kind of wish he hadn't let me out of the car, you know? Right. For the bit, for the joke. Because it would have been a good joke, you know? Because that's what it's all about, is you experience terrible things and you tell people about it, and it's funny. Right? No, I really wish he hadn't let me out, because I can't think of a better way to put a bow on it. I can't think of a better analogy for living in Los Angeles than being violently assaulted in a Prius. I think that sums it up. Is all of the pretenses of helping people while destroying them from the inside. And that's Los Angeles and show business in general. So, me too is my point, I guess. That's all I'm saying. It's me also. Are we far enough in to the Me Too movement that I can point out delicately, without sounding like an asshole, that Me Too is kind of a shitty name? That's it. That's all I'm going to say. Can we just admit that it's a shitty name? That they should have put more thought into it than Me Too? Because it sounds incredibly dismissive. Imagine you're listening to somebody tell you the worst thing that's ever happened. This unbearable trauma that they'll have for the rest of their lives. They're like, and nobody believed me and the police called me a liar? And then somebody walks in and they're like, oh yeah, me too. Yeah, same. Yeah, been there, done that, sister. Got the t-shirt. It was at the Six Flags gift shop. That's where it happened. That's where the guy who paid to dress up like the Joker. That's who did it to me. Also, I can't hear Me Too without imagining like a sassy gay guy character that's like, me three, you know? Me three, me also. You know? Guy that keeps secrets, you know, you can trust him. There's no way that wasn't already a Will and Grace joke, right? They had to have done that on the new Will and Grace, which I refuse to watch. I won't watch it. It's unrealistic to me. I don't believe that Jack would still be alive. There's no way Jack would still be alive. Right? That's not an AIDS thing. That's not what I mean by that. He's a giant cunt. We're supposed to believe that Jack survived 1990s New York City, going up to strangers being like, I guess the devil wears garbage. It's like, what the fuck did you just say to me? I'm like 110 pounds. You've been stabbed to death on the 6 train immediately. Also the AIDS, also that. Oh, man. Shout out if you got AIDS, you know. Good luck to you. I'm actually starting a charity. Because with the new tax plan, that's the only way to hide money. You gotta start a charity. It's a charity called Blades for AIDS. And what we do is we buy rollerblades for guys with AIDS. And I know what you're thinking, obvious flaw, those guys already have rollerblades. Yes. I'm aware of that. I've thought of that already. Okay, but as the disease progresses, you lose bone mass, you go down a shoe size, you're gonna need new rollerblades, guys. Okay, that's where we come in, and we're keeping those guys on the boardwalks. To stop Donald Trump. Once and for all. We're gonna resist him. You guys part of the resistance? You're resisting him? You gotta, because he's so irresistible, isn't he? He's a big old peanut M&M. I fucking love that guy. I don't give a shit about Trump. I try not to talk about Trump on stage, just because like I don't care. He doesn't like anything that he could do doesn't affect me. Like all the like, I'm not gonna wake up and be like, what if he makes cocaine illegal? Like I don't. I'm gonna just do whatever the fuck I want. I'm worried about the law or consequences or anything. Like, why I'm talking about it is because he's not funny to me, you know? He's just not... All these like shithead comedians I'm friends with after the election are like, this is going to be great for comedy. It's like, no, you'll still be a dog walker without health insurance anymore. It's going to be pretty fucking bad for comedy. He's not funny to me because he's not inherently funny because he's got too many things going on, you know? It's like why clowns aren't funny. They're like, I got big stupid hair, my clothes don't fit, my car's too small, and you're seltzer. It's like, chill the fuck out. Pick one thing. The funny thing is something that's mostly normal with like an off-kit, like a British man with like a googly eye. That's classic. Go that way. Trump's the same thing. He's like, I get stupid hair and I'm fat and I'm also a rapist now. You know what I'm saying? Just do one. Pick one of them. To me, the funniest president would be like just a boring milquetoast white guy from like Connecticut or something, who is like just pretty progressive, whatever, normal, who for whatever reason just spoke with a very thick, inexplicable, traditional Chinese accent. There's no reason for it. He's like, I believe in America, well, partisanship does not stifle progress. Like, what the fuck? Why is he, I guess I'll vote for him, but I don't know what that is. Or he does that. That would be a funny president. Not Donald Trump. Not to me. Let's see if I can. I mentioned Six Flags earlier. Let's see if I can get back there. What is that for? In life, I just want to go back to Six Flags. Six Flags is funny because they have a guy they pay to dress up like the Joker at Six Flags, which is just bizarre to me. You know, that has to be one of the jobs Trump created. He's like, well, that's actually the entire plan is we're going Joker in every establishment. The Six Flags Joker, Best Buy Joker, there'll be a Joker at the bank, there'll be a Joker in every classroom. It creates a new job in every type of building. There's Jokers everywhere. Yeah, I saw it. I forgot that Six Flags had a theme, and then I just saw a man dressed like the Joker. I mean, if you saw that in like Radio Shack, you'd be like, there's an active shooter situation. Somebody needs a SWAT team here immediately to kill this man. And that's not hyperbole either, that fucking happened. That literally happened. There was a guy that thought he was the Joker and killed a bunch of people. James Holmes. That fucking shooting blew my mind. It was insane. It was literally insane, you know? Because we have a lot of shootings, but I mean, most of them are just political. And they happen, and people immediately blame mental illness, which is now my identity. So, if you do that, I'll get you fired. I'll figure out where you work and I'll have you fired if you say it's mental illness. And people do that because they don't want to accept that politics would drive somebody to kill a bunch of people, but unfortunately it does. It's like it happens all the fucking time, you know? Like ISIS has been relatively chill lately, but you know, they do it. You know, there was that MRA guy or this thing in like Charlottesville. I mean, it's just, you know, it's mostly political. But James Holmes was a guy that thought he was the Joker. And it's like, okay, that's mental illness. It's definitely mental illness that did that one. But what was so interesting about it is that he did it because he thought he was the Joker. And then they published his mugshot. And you looked at it and you knew immediately which Joker he thought he was. It's the Heath Ledger Joker, right? The best Joker, arguably, right? But he was mentally ill. So he could have very easily thought that he was a different Joker. We were this close to living in a world where somebody walked into a movie theater and went, bad news, folks, the movie's canceled. Tonight's entertainment is being put on hiatus. I got an AR-15 and smoke bombs for you. And then the police would have to explain to those families that their relatives were killed by a man who thought he was Jack Nicholson. And then guns would be illegal today. That would have done it. We would have won that battle. Mental illness almost saved us. I do think guns should be illegal. Mainly because I haven't heard an argument for guns that isn't just a lie. And I don't mean that it doesn't work, I mean it's just you're lying, you know? But I need this for protection. It's like, no, just say it's cool. Stop fucking lying, you just like it because it's cool. It's why fireworks should be legal, right? It'd be like if you had a monster truck, you're like, well, you know, I mean it's practical, and giant tires are better for fuel economy, and God forbid anyone got in my way, I could fucking kill him. You know? And it's the same thing, right? Just like, and then the Constitution, I guess, but I don't really give a shit about the Constitution. Mainly because it's written in cursive. What the fuck is that? I have no respect for cursive. What is this, a love letter from a third grader? I don't want it. Get rid of it. It's also, too, it was like, you know, put together kind of quickly, because we had a government. It was Britain, it was his government. And then we got rid of the government, and they're like, fuck, I guess we need a government, right? So they put the Constitution together. And in a lot of ways, it feels like the Constitution is kind of like a really shitty tattoo that America got on the day it turned 18. You know what I mean? They're like, fuck you, Mom and Dad, we're out of the house. What are the rules? We can say whatever we want. We can have parties all the time. Holy shit, what if we got guns? I mean, that's just the founding document, I guess. Outdated piece of shit, written by people covered in buckles that owned slaves. Doesn't make sense to you. There's one of the amendments says you don't have to let soldiers in your house if you don't want to. It's 2018. Nobody owns a house. Nobody has a house. Nobody owns anything. It's just two rich people that own everything. I really get that too. People that just love the founding fathers. You know? Just like, I used to go do this Fox News show, and it's just always people like, if I could just suck Thomas Jefferson's dick, if I could just put the tip of his dick in my mouth, I would die free. Just the way they adore the founding fathers. And it's, you know, I think it's because we don't have heroes anymore. There's no modern heroes. Nobody you can really look up to. If you have it for a second, they get taken away from us, you know? Like Harvey Weinstein. Everybody adored him. Everybody wanted to be him, and he let us down. I don't know. I read a story about a hero pretty recently. There's a story out of Allentown, Pennsylvania. You from there? It's a shithole, huh? Real fucked up place. Real bad place. Which I only know of because of Billy Joel. Billy Joel told me that. Billy Joel wrote a song about Allentown that's mostly about how it's a fucked up place. Which is, I don't get Billy Joel. I don't understand why he's embraced. Like, he's just this beloved icon. Because all of his songs is just, he's like, I'm a poor piece of shit and I'm an idiot. And poor people are like, oh, he's right, I am an idiot. This is great, right? We're supposed to pretend like he's not like a Long Island motorcycle millionaire, right? He's just appropriating class, which you can do, but you can't do that with race, right? Billy Joel couldn't do a song where he's like, I'm the Chinese guy that built the railroad. You're like, this is not acceptable. But he's like, I'm a carpenter and I beat my daughter. And the carpenter's like, listen to this. And his daughter's like wiping the tears out of her eyes. They're like, let's go get tickets to see him at the Garden. You know? People love him. Yeah. But Billy Joel wrote a song about Allentown, Pennsylvania, and I read a story out of Allentown, Pennsylvania, and those are my only 2 points of reference for Allentown, Pennsylvania. The story about a man in Allentown, Pennsylvania, who was caught with 58 terabytes, and I don't need to finish that sentence, right? You all know exactly where that's going. Nobody's like, what was it, Wikipedia pages? Did he learn too much? Was it the world's smartest man? And they had to arrest him for thinking too much? 58 terabytes. That is so much child pornography. That's so much. And I know you hear 58 terabytes of child pornography and you focus on the child pornography part, but really consider the 58 terabytes. That's such a huge number. That's like, if you have a kid, he's in there. He's gotta be in there. You think you're the family. You're the family that escaped the wrath of Allentown. But he's not in that treasure trove. Don't be so sure. That's insane. First of all, I'm still learning terabyte. I'm still on gigabyte. I guess terabyte means scary gigabyte because it's filled with child porn. But 58, that's an astronomical number, right? That's the kind of number you would need Neil deGrasse Tyson to explain to you. By being like, this golf ball is the sun, and this beach ball is 58 terabytes of child pornography. Don't you love science? Isn't science great? What it can teach us? The only time you should ever hear 58 terabytes of child pornography is if you opened a Snapple and under the cap it said, did you know there's 58 terabytes of child pornography in the world? And then you say to yourself, there's no way that's true. I'm going to find out and be the hero of Allentown. And that's what that man did. Because he's a hero, a kind of hero, you know? Because you can't deny your essential truth, right? If you're going to be a pedophile, yeah, that's pretty fucked up. But if you wake up in the morning and you say, I'm going to be the best goddamn pedophile this world has ever seen, then you're a hero, because you took a weakness and you turned it into a strength. Right? And they had the audacity to say they caught that man. No, you went to his house. You didn't have to catch anything. He's proud of who he is. We're all on the same page. Let him go. Let that guy go. You know, it's like, you go to a burger restaurant, you order the novelty 15-pound hamburger. You're like, sir, that's just going to kill you. If you eat it, they don't charge you. They name it after you and put your picture on the wall. And that's how it should work. With downloading all of the child pornography. They put his picture on the wall and then they name a sandwich after him at Subway, I guess is probably what it is. Turning his weakness into his strength. I like to imagine him at like a job interview at like Trader Joe's. And they're like, okay, what's your greatest weakness? And he pulls out a thumb drive and he's like, you got a laptop? And you check this shit out? It's horrifying. What the fuck is Subway doing? How are they still in business? Why are they trying to continue having a bid? Because they have ads again now, and the ads are all just like, so how you guys doing? You know? What's new with you? You want a sandwich? Like, we remember! Everyone remembers. What happened? Get the fuck out of the strip mall. Making the Radio Shack uncomfortable. Subway Jared was an interesting story. It was, right? Because that happened and we all had the same reaction, you know? No! Not Jared! Not beloved Subway Jared! Right? And then they published his picture and you're like, oh, of course. Of course he's a child molester, right? He's right there the whole time, under our noses. Like the Kaiser Soze of molestation. You know? Which is now also Kaiser Soze. They got him. I don't want to defend what Kevin Spacey did. I think that would be the wrong move. But I did read that he was harassing production assistants on the set of House of Cards, which, if you know who production assistants are, that's just, I mean, it's pretty fun. It's a funny group of people. Because it's always just a rich guy's son with a fake job. That's who production assistants are, you know? It's always a kid and his dad's like, Benjamin, if you take the labels off these water bottles, and I know what I'm doing, but that's always what that guy sounds like. So it's accurate. And then this kid's like, oh boy, I get to bring peanut M&Ms to Kevin Spacey. And Kevin Spacey's like, shut the door, Benjamin. You want to learn how to act, Benjamin, right? And again, horrific, that it would happen to anybody. Horrible, but if it's happening to a rich guy's son, it's like maybe there's some justice in this world. Just a little bit for us Bernie Sanders folks, you know? That's what I understood of his campaign. We all get brain pills and we get to rape the children of the rich. Right, I think. I'm sorry. Sorry, I feel like I go too hard with that sometimes. But you couldn't do rape jokes for, I don't know, like 6-7 months. That was pretty hard for me. I feel like a groundhog, you know? And it's like, here. You say rape yet? No? Rape? Yeah, 3 more months? Yeah. Toby Jared was an interesting lesson. Not for us regular sex people, but for brands. You know, it was a lesson for brands. And that lesson is always go fictional mascot. Right? Just draw a fucking cartoon character. Don't put a human being in charge of your logo. You can't do that. You turn somebody into a brand. You can't expect a man to hold up those embarrassing pants for 15 years. Be like, look how disgusting I used to be. Now I'm a different kind of disgusting, a whore for a sandwich restaurant. And expect him to not molest at some point. That's the end of that road every time. Case in point, try to pick a fictional mascot that wouldn't be a molester if they existed. You can't do it. It doesn't exist. Ronald McDonald? Wrong. You'd be in jail. Even ones you don't think about, like the Pep Boys. Pull them into your mind for a second. Think about the Pep Boys. Visualize them. Now ask yourself, who do they fuck? Who do those men fuck? There's giant balloon heads, children's bodies. One of them has glasses you can't see through. That's a telltale sign of a molester. Fogged up glasses, like he just walked out of a daycare center in the middle of winter. I think that one's name is Zippy. He's the ringleader. Captain Crunch is probably the worst of all of them, right? Weird 4-foot-tall man with glued-on eyebrows. He's got fake eyebrows that are on his hat. That's how far removed he is from normal human emotion. He's like, I gotta get some eyebrows so I stop scaring these kids. Where do they go? I think all the way up here. That's what, you think he's what, a proud naval veteran? No, that's a Scientology out there. Yeah, he only has the boat so he can go out of international waters and do whatever he wants. Only reason. You wanna know why kids won't tell their parents why they eat Apple Jacks even though they don't taste like apples? It's because Tony the Tiger threatened to murder them. And you gotta listen to him. He's an 8-foot-tall tiger that's almost naked, but not completely. He's got a handkerchief on with his name on it, which is so much worse than completely naked. If you went outside right now and there was a nude man, you'd be like, that poor nude man lost all of his clothes. Probably to a gust of wind. Can we help him? But if you had a handkerchief on with his name on it, you'd be like, we gotta get the fuck away from this guy. Before he tries to put frosted flakes in my ass. Falling down before. I love all those cereals, you know? They're great. I love children's food in general. Mostly because of the commercials. So I love the commercials because they always have to introduce new flavors with some sort of horrific workplace accident. It's the go-to ad. I don't understand why every ad for those companies, it's like, there was an explosion at the Fruit Roll-Ups factory. It's like, holy shit, is everyone okay? They're like, no, 4 men are dead, and chocolate and strawberry are finally together. And you're like, what the fuck? These were union men with families. Like, that's nothing. Last week, the green M&M was raped by a pretzel. You did it. What happened at work? It was the 9/11 of sprinkles. Yeah. I got a friend that's a 9/11 conspiracy theorist. That's fun that people are still doing that. That's like being into like VHS tape collecting at this point. Still trying to sell people on 9. And he's an idiot too. He tries to prove it to you. He goes, man, I can fucking prove it actually. Watch this, and he'll pull out like a $20 bill, right? And he'll start folding it up. People do this. He like folds up the bill, and it's like, first of all, where did you even get $20? You know? Your parents should just be writing the rent check directly to the landlord. You shouldn't be involved in the process. He like folds up the bill and he shows it to you and he's like, doesn't it look like the towers? And it's like, no, it doesn't at all. Also, what do you think happened? That the government was like, okay, the whole plan's ready to go. Everybody's on board. There's only one step left. The clues! Yep. We gotta get clues out there, so we're gonna have the Treasury team up with Mad Magazine to create a folder to tip off idiots. That's the plan. And so guys like you are like, look man, it's the Illuminati, and you're like, actually it's origami. It's some paper folding art. I like fucked with him too. I took the bill away from him, unfolded it, folded it back into a paper airplane, and just blew his mind forever, right? Like looked familiar, he's like, what the fuck, how did you do that? How'd you come up with that? Yes. I met a Holocaust denier recently. Yeah, that's a weird one. I don't know if met's the right word. I know a Holocaust. It's my mom. So, I don't know how to explain our relationship, but it sums it up. Holocaust denial is funny. Because it's like, the people that do it they're always trying to sell it as if they're not anti-Semites. It's just like, no, I just care about this one part of history. You know, it just doesn't make sense. And all these pictures are in black and white, you know, 6 million right on the nose, no pun intended, but like that just seems weird with everything number. But then it's like, yeah, but you also have a swastika tattoo. They're like, that's just a coincidence. You know? So they're always just doing it to piss off Jewish people. That's the only reason to deny the Holocaust. But it's like, you could piss them off so much more if you just pretended like you've never heard of the Holocaust. That's a lot worse. That means like the world is fucking up, not you, right? Just whenever they bring it up, just be like, whoa, the Holo what? That fantasy room from Star Trek? No, what are you talking about? That's crazy. No, I've never heard of this. Hold on. Hitler the painter? Did that. I'm trying to be a better guy. I am. I really am. I've come full circle on microaggressions. I guess that was a thing at the stop. Which microaggressions, I learned that word the same time I learned the word micropenis, so they're kind of just linked in my head. And micropenis, interestingly enough, I learned about through an article about Hitler that was like came out like 2 years ago. It was like Hitler had a micropenis, which I read initially as micropenis. I thought it was like an island in Greece. They said Hitler had a micropenis in the article, and that's like such a funny thing to publish because it's like, what is the tone of that supposed to be? It's about, forget everything you thought you knew about Big Dick Hitler. Yeah, I got bad news for you. It turns out he wasn't so cool after all. Okay? But I don't know why you're publishing it, because it's like, you're not going to hurt Hitler's feelings with that story, right? He's dead. Everyone knows he died in Argentina in 1973. You're not hurting Hitler's feelings. You're just singling out the most insecure group of men in the world and being like, guys, big news. And they're like, is it a cure? They're like, no, you're Hitler now also. You're just also Hitler. But I guess it makes sense that Hitler had a micropenis, right? Makes the Holocaust make sense, for sure. You know? Because imagine, you're Hitler, and you have the world's worst dick. Just the worst dick in the world. This is the 30s, dude. There's no Reddit. You can't find a community of these guys. They're like, it's women's fault. You know, you got nothing. You just gotta sit there with that shitty dick. And then you find out there's a group of people out in the world just cutting off parts of their dick and throwing it away. It's like, there's too much dick. Let's get rid of some of it. You would do a Holocaust? You would absolutely do a Holocaust. You could not promise yourself you wouldn't. Just fuck a mile in another man's dick before you judge him. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, I'm trying to stop doing microaggressions. One I was doing, anytime I go get Chinese food, I read the fortune in my head in kind of like a racist Confucius voice. Which my justification for it was like, that's how it comes true, right? You don't tell somebody your birthday wish, you don't read the fortune in boring white guy voice. My friend, she was like, that's racist, you can't do that. And I was like, why? You know, it's happening in my head. Sure, I repeat it, the room's full of people, but the initial act is just happening in my head. And if something happens in your head, is that bad, right? Because if we're going on that metric, then if it's happening just in your head, it's bad, then I am the world's worst sex attacker, right? The horrific things I've done to everyone I've ever met. Every man, woman, and if you thought I was going to say child, that's in your head. So, maybe let me fucking therapy instead of turning me into a molester. But I don't know, I mean, I don't think I'm racist because I've never held any kind of disdain or prejudice or hatred in my heart for any group of people besides Italian Americans. Just saying. That's it, you know? And I'm not saying that, you know, I mean, they deserve it, obviously. They're just like kind of a greasy, shifty people that you can't trust. But I'll be honest with you, I have a respect for them now. Because Italian Americans are the only group left in America you can just be openly racist towards and no one gives a shit. Say whatever you want about WAPs. Nobody's gonna get you fired. Nobody. They're not writing a blog like, what did they say about Anthony? It's not happening. You just want to put them on blast. No one cares. And it's like, we're not gonna get rid of racism entirely. You can't do it, you know? We tried to. We ended up in this reactionary situation we're in now, right? So if you can't get rid of whatever vestiges of racism there are, let's just funnel all of them into one group of people. Let's just put it all on the Italians. Somebody needs to bear that cross. They love wearing them so much, so let them have it. You guys were a lot of fun. Thanks. Perfection. Brad. Good night.
For coming out, remember to take your weight fast and go live your fucking life and enjoy it. Thank
The truth about serious is, like, unless you have a big contract that pays dog shit.
Yeah, they don't pay.
They really
too,
fuck people
too well, but it's all right.
Yeah.
It's good.
No, if when they do a trial run, they pay you like $200 a show.
Which is insane.
Didn't they try to pitch that to us? Really?
No. It's like
No, it was Bastard
years
Radio.
ago. That was like Lewis.
Bastard Radio.
Which, like, honestly, I don't know why me and Tim didn't just like let. I mean, Lewis is good at business and selling stuff, but only directly to his fans.
Right.
I feel, you know, or like, I mean, that festival is like great. I mean, I couldn't do that. You know,
when is it?
But
so much work.
Are you going to?
But Bastard Radio, one of the greatest missteps of
Bastard Radio.
Bastard Radio. That would have been
the
good.
worst name.
Is that what he called it?
Yeah, it was supposed to be me, him, and Tim, and we put together like a. I don't know if there was actual clips of a promo because like we would do like Real Ass Dude or Real Ass Podcast or whatever.
Those were great.
Yeah, it was always fun, and so we were like, we should because I would still love to have a morning show that's just me, Tim, and. Who's the other guy?
Louis J. Gomez.
Yeah. Where am I? Anyways, back to trashing serious.
If I get a show, you could come on it.
Wow, thanks.
We need a weather guy.
What is it going to be? You and Andrew?
Yeah, if you get a
Collins?
contract, you
right.
make a decent amount of money. Like you can probably make $100,000 a year off like a morning show or whatever.
Yeah,
but also if you get your stand-up tracks played, you can make money on residuals real well.
Your stand-up, sure, but
yeah,
that's different from being on the radio,
right? But being on the radio, it pays
to promotional,
like well enough, but it's not.
Yeah,
like...
but here's all I want. I want to have to wake up at 5 a.m. and go to Midtown Manhattan in a limousine. And then I get out chainmail, fucking Raiden hat, katana, AK-47.
The morning bastard.
The bastards. The faggot bastards.
That's so insane that that's what he called it. Yeah. Bastard radio.
Yeah, I was thinking about calling it the faggot bastards.
That's some better.
That's a better name.
Way better name.
That is a
than
better name.
Bastard
yeah.
Radio.
Bastard.
Did they just laugh you out of the room?
I don't know. He sent me and Tim the proposal that he sent to Sirius, and it was like, okay, well,
we're not getting this.
We're not getting.
It's like handwritten, barely legible.
Yeah, it sucks that like we would even have to name
misspelled.
it. You know, because it's like fucking Tim and Lewis. Call it that. You don't even have to put my name on it. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
It's like the best radio show, the Howard Stern show.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Fucking Opie and Anthony.
Yeah.
You don't
Yeah.
need anything. I mean, maybe a cool nickname.
Yeah.
That's what Opie and Anthony wouldn't have been successful if it was Greg and Anthony.
That is true.
That's true.
That's
so you should change your name to Fucky.
I should change my name
Fucky, Tim, and Lewis
to Yojimbo.
Beardo in the morning.
Okay.
Yojimbo.
What's your Jimbo? I'm guessing it's racist.
Beard oil.
It's racist.
Okay.
Lewis and Tim with beard oil.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thanks, Ian.
That's a nice idea, Ian.
Yeah, good job, dude.
So when are you and Andrew calling in?
Chainmail in the morning.
Keep going. No, he's gonna shoot through this.
Definitely qualifies you to make fun of bastard radio.
Yeah,
Apple Watch Mullen and the gang.
What would you call your radio show?
I
Ian?
love my Apple Watch, dude. I'm glad I got one again.
Are you tired of getting your security deposit back? Well, we've got the product for you.
Yeah, the Shamrock. So you wanted to be a pitch man.
I kind of wanted to be a pitch man because I was always into like
the pans that had like no stick pans. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, a cough like that. Who doesn't want to share food with you, Lewis? That sounded there was something.
It'd be cool if you became a Shark Tank guy.
That's Lewis's
That's a pretty good deal. We're gonna do all your merch. I can give you a show with Ray Kump. I need like $80 million. Like, I'm out.
Cubes! Come on, Cubes!
The FUBU guy will do it. Lewis, you can get that FUBU guy to do something.
FUBU guy will do anything, dude.
The FUBU guy will do almost anything.
Damon John?
Yeah.
What a fun way to be racist. Just call black people FUBU guys.
Yeah. We're not even talking about the same guy. We're talking about.
The FUBU guy.
I don't want to go to that
Cool
neighborhood.
J.
There's too many FUBU guys over there.
I was talking about the movie ATL.
There he is.
There he is. There he is. You never watched Shark Tank, do you, Jay?
I've watched it before.
It's my favorite show.
That's not the chick that's usually there, though, right? Isn't it the one?
No, there's Lori Greiner as well. She's.
Yeah. I believe
they're not
you.
going to do two women on one show. They're not fucking stupid. I get that.
I believe you. I believe it's your favorite show. I really do.
It really is my favorite show. And shut up, Alex. Stop sitting there.
I feel like, Lewis, you just watch that show and go, suction cup shower radios. Damn it. I thought of that in 1997.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I do that a lot. I live vicariously through the other people.
Do you see through the are you watching it through the eyes of the cubes, or are you coming through the eyes of the person showing up? I have a garden hose that goes.
I can tell you the answer. Lewis is the guy pitching.
I'm the guy pitching, and also I've cried on Shark Tank multiple times.
What?
Swear to God, I have.
Son of a bitch got 2,100. I'm sorry. I fucked that up.
Listen, not even when they don't get the deal. It's when they do get the deal. And it's never a story where it's like a woman starts crying thinking about her kids. I'm like, fuck that bitch. If you start crying in a fucking business meeting, you're done.
What about once
I'm
you
having security remove you from the fucking building.
What about
Lewis? You're crying from watching a business meeting. Edited.
I love how Lewis will confidently contradict his previous sentence.
That's not the point. If you're in a business meeting, you don't fucking say, I'm an outside spectator watching in. And
no, you use any kind of leverage you have.
Look
if you
at
can
that, go
get
get
$1
him
million
attitude.
by crying, go for it. That could be your whole fucking problem.
I don't have respect, especially the men that will do it.
What if you?
There's got to be a
deal?
compilation of men crying on Shark Tank.
But what
I
if you
guarantee
get the
you.
deal
Bobby,
and then
make a
you
video
cry?
that I just
Like,
came
you
up
give
with
a-
in my head.
Like, what if you give a good pitch and they give you, like, I'm going to invest $500,000 for 10%, and then the guy starts crying after he's got the investment? Because that, I think,
No
happens
problem
a
with
lot.
that. No, that's when I'll cry.
Celebratory cry.
No, I'll cry with them at that point. That's okay. That's not during the meeting. That's after the meeting. When they do the thing in the hallway and they're calling their kids and shit, I'm like, they're going to do it, man.
Daddy's going to make oven mitts.
That's gonna make oven mitts that also suck your dick.
Yeah, everything is a normal product, plus it sucks your dick.
That's always what it is.
Here's what I have for you. It's a bottle that sucks your dick.
It's welcome back to Suck Dick Tank.
A throw blanket that is also a cloak, that is also a hoodie, that also sucks your dick.
My idea is a game show where people come on with ideas and then the hosts suck their dick.
Mark Cuban, what that mouth do?
What if you had 5 billionaires in a room that all suck dick?
All right, so I guess I could describe my show as best. It's like Shark Tank meets sucking your dick.
Basically, I just want to
Elevator pitch,
Simon Cowell.
Shark Tank.
I guess if I got to boil this thing down.
No, here it's touching when people. I almost like when people like do the right thing with their business and really go through the steps, and it's not some bullshit thing where it's like, oh, like Barbara Corcoran or fucking Lauren Grenier will just give money to women for being women, which is very frustrating. They're like, you know, just a woman.
So there's prostitutes on the show. They come in and they say,
No, but
I call them sad pants for my period week.
No, but what they'll do is they'll be like, you know what? There's something about you. I believe in you, and being a woman, I need to support another woman. Here's $250,000. And then there's just some dude who's like, you know what? I've worked my whole life. I'm really trying hard. And then there's like, no.
Why don't you try not having a dick?
Dude, wouldn't it be great if Mark Cuban was just like, you know what? I love seeing a white man try in this world. Just include the word white. A white man who raised his kids, who did everything, took the proper steps like a white man should. And I want to put my money behind a white man in business.
Fuck. Yeah. So I guess we're not going to go on Shark Tank.
Hey, bro, don't give up on your dreams.
I want to hear you push product, though. That's why I wanted you to do the Legion of Skanks merch, but with like a real, like a hard pitch.
So no, yeah. I don't know how would I would have a script. I can't just fucking. There's no product to pitch.
You told me this is what you wanted to do.
I don't know, dude.
Why are you yelling at me now that I'm like, oh, let's do that thing you said you wanted to do?
I'm not a monkey.
I don't know, dude. What do you want me to do?
You think I'm going to sit here and dance when you say dance, dude?
Yes. You gave everyone the number.
Lewis, always be closing.
There you go. Simple, dude.
I didn't learn the regular ABCs. You can't do anagrams at me.
Dude,
I'm still on the regular alphabet.
There is nothing more contagious than the Lewis voice.
Yeah.
Like, no one can come on and not
fun.
do it at some point.
Lewis, a lot of people want to buy merch.
They're calling you.
I'm not. You know, they're never good. We took 2 already. They weren't good. They don't get the call if they're not going to be good.
Yep, that's the reason you're not answering.
Yeah,
because they're not good.
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe you're afraid your pitch won't live up to all the hype.
What's the worst product on the that you're selling out of merch?
Go to merch.
Of all the branded products,
Go to
T-shirt
merch.com.
makes sense. Hat makes sense.
I would
Mug
think
a little weird.
probably the bottle openers.
Okay.
Bottle openers.
I actually like those bottle openers.
But by the way,
Cool
I
bottle
own.
openers.
I own, and I have
It's
my
cool.
kitchen. Yeah.
It's very cool. Go to the bottle opener.
Now I've got a whole bunch of products here just for you.
So we sell a Legion of Skanks bottle opener, which is a big fucking hunk of wood.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
No, but it's cool. It's got a magnet.
Yeah, play the video. It's a $30 magnetic handmade bottle.
$30? Are you out of your fucking mind?
That's fucking
I was trying to defend this thing.
Look at this. Look at this. Here we go.
Your mom's gonna love this addition to her apartment.
Oh, look at that. It catches the bottle cap.
I know.
Perfect.
It catches the bottle cap.
I have one in my place.
Look how fucked up
Also,
the wall
I was gonna say, by the way, I know,
from the
at
bottle
Ralph's
opener.
house, by the way.
Go back to the wall. That's from the bottle opener. The damage on the wall.
Right. Are you tired of getting your security deposit back? Well, we've got the product for you.
Tired of not getting your security, dude. By the way, I also want you to see it's not even in the wall well. Look at Drox when he does it. It's such a bad example of it. Have a white wall. Have a white wall. You'd like some black scuffs on.
Oh, that must have been take 9 for you to fucking leave that in there. By the way, I was going to defend the bottle opener until you said $30 and then show a destroyed
Well, I will
wall.
say, don't put it on your wall.
What do you do with it?
Just hold it in your hand.
Well, no, you know what you can do? You can put it on the fridge, though, and it's a magnet. That's where you have yours, right, dude?
Nope.
The whole thing's a magnet.
Wait,
You can
Mine's
use
on a
this-
wall.
You can put it on your fridge, and it works where you could just fucking boom. So it's really for your fridge.
No, it
guys.
looks like you just let a child
No,
hang that one.
shh. It's a Legion of Skanks magnetic refrigerator.
Wouldn't
bottle
it
opener.
come off when you
Lewis,
pry
wait,
it
we
open
gotta
the
give Lewis.
bottle?
We gotta give Lewis his moment. Give us the pitch for this.
It's not even securely attached to the wall.
At $30 a unit, give us the pitch.
Okay, can I be honest with you? We don't make any money off these.
Okay.
A lot of bottle opener companies will rip you off by trying to capitalize on the margins. Not us.
Looking
we
for
take
profits.
5%.
I've been all around this country, and people keep asking me, do you have a bottle opener that'll catch my bottle cap and rip apart my wall?
Do you have a bottle opener that's too heavy to hang but requires that you hang it?
Right.
Do Do you want to have a bottle opener but also need a stud finder to hang it?
Yeah. Now, everybody, also, if you order now, we'll give you the thing to hang it with. Just a rubber hammer, just you wail into your wall. Or put it on your fridge, it turns out.
And if you guys fuck up your walls, you can use our Amazon link to get some fucking sticky stuff.
Lewis is selling drywall now, too. Lewis and the Skanks drywall sheets.
No, there was a guy who made it. There's a guy who does woodwork, who's a fucking awesome dude.
Oh, you got a woodwork guy?
A woodwork guy. And he made those, and he sold some at Skankfest, and there's a bunch left over, so we said we'd just sell them on the website.
He did the studio, too, right?
Yeah, he built the table at the studio. He's fucking great, dude. So he makes the money off those, because they cost like $22 to make for him or whatever. I don't know, $20. He still make a little bit of dough. We make nothing. We make nothing. Legion of Skanks makes nothing.
Lewis, this is not a good sales pitch, man. It's non-profitable.
You're describing
a charity. Much to make.
I know the products suck dick, but we also don't make any money on them.
It's an expensive gift to make for somebody, and I'm only making less than half profit.
Listen to me. There's no reason to buy this product. At all.
Trying to weasel your way back into your son's life? Here's something for his 18th birthday, since you've been gone for 10 years.
I just assume he'll be drinking heavily by that point.
Yeah, just like you.
All right, maybe that is the worst product.
Want something to hang next to your framed GED? It's the Legion of Skanks bottle opener.
Does your mother and grandmother who live with you in the house?
Yes, you can bounce a whore's head off of it.
You the SDR Survivor kit? That's a fun package, right? It's just an advertisement for merchpump.com.
What is it? Let's see it. The Survivor Kit.
Yeah, the SDR Survivor Kit. This is for Ralph Sutton and Big J show, the SDR show.
Yeah, latex gloves, extra condoms.
If you pour it on a kid, it destroys all the evidence.
Right.
No, it's the entire
$20 to bribe housekeeping at the Econo Lodge.
It's the 14 album discography of the band Survivor.
No, it's not there anymore. It was a condom, a bowl, and a guitar pick.
Oh, tight, dude.
The guitar beginner, just in case you want to also wail on the guitar.
For the coolest guy in the world. Wow, I want to hang out with that guy. So bad.
This guy's got a pick, a condom.
Oh, you don't play guitar? Okay, that's cool. Yeah.
I smoke weed and I fuck.
and I put this guitar pick on a necklace.
Yeah.
Like a podcast network isn't a sexy business to go on a show. You need a sexy business to go on a show like that.
Hey, I teamed up with a rock and roll monster named Ralph Sutton. We formed Gas Digital.
And then Ralph just brings it on a chain. We could bring you the likes of the guitar player from Tesla or the new singer for Skid Row.
Look, I don't even know what toilet paper costs. I don't look at the thing. I just buy toilet paper.
You gotta buy plush.
Come on. It's going. You think I care what goes in my ass?
No, I know you don't. But you should care what wipes
you
your
think
ass.
I
The
care?
outside of
Like
your
a
ass.
rough? You think I'm putting any thought into what I put in my ass?
I know you put a lot of stuff in your ass. Completely. What's the word?
Yeah.
Oh fuck! Hold on.
It's like let's say I was into off-roading.
Give me a
for
second.
living.
I gotta.
Let's say I was into off-roading for like that's my thing. Is I'm taking the Xterra out and getting muddy. Then it's like, oh, I got to make sure I go to the touchless car wash. I got to make sure I don't leave any swirls on the paint job on my fucking rough trade Xterra out here with dualies. I got pipes coming out of my ass so I can get so the oxygen has positive flow.
Okay, that's it.
You don't want to create any negative space in the hole.
That makes sense.
Because you create a hydraulic effect.
Suction.
You create a hydraulic effect, and you can actually damage the tip of a man's penis.
Wow.
If he fucks you too hard.
I did not know that.
You-
So he has to put his dick down the pipe?
No, you have a pipe on the side.
Oh, okay.
So it displaces the air.
I see what you're
Gotcha.
saying, yeah.
You ever see that?
Have you ever
on-
had your dick sucked and someone's basically done that where it's like kind of a tornado? Where it's like they're sucking your dick, and even the moments it's off, their mouth is off, there's like wind that sucks your dick.
Mm-hmm.
That happened to me once. It was one of the most insane things I've ever felt. It was awesome. I busted like a fucking girl. I was like, oh! It was so sick.
What? I don't understand what you're saying.
I really don't, yeah.
You're saying that your penis was so small that there was so much hair in the
What the
girl's
fuck
mouth?
is this with the small
What are
dick
you
stuff?
saying?
All of the fucking right off the bat. Yeah.
Back to back small dick
I mean,
stuff.
that's what
the
we-
first one was funny. I'm not fat. I have hair. But this is
That was pretty funny.
This is a
honestly.
completely separate thing, and I have a small dick again.
A woman had a tornado of air in her
I
mouth.
don't know what
that
she was
caused you
doing.
to have an orgasm, much like a woman would have.
Yes.
Was that your claim?
My point is, she didn't have.
I
The
mean, I
tornado.
think you're a straight shooter, but that type of a
I
statement
am
is
a
what
straight shooter.
What a liar says.
I mean, but
a
why
liar
would I
who's
lie?
never gotten his dick
But
sucked.
I've gotten my dick sucked plenty. You know that. You know. Now I have some credibility built up here with my friends.
Well, yeah,
about getting my dick
I actually
sucked.
run a women's shelter for women.
I'll be honest with you. I literally have no idea what you're
Okay.
describing.
I have no-
I don't understand.
Can
what
I
you're
fucking
describing.
try?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're getting your dick sucked. She gives it a suck on the way out. There's some kind of air vacuum when.
What do you mean a suck? No woman
Yeah,
actually sucks.
none of them
the penis.
actually suck. They just you.
Sometimes they give it.
No,
a
they
they
lick
don't.
the bottom
They
of the
use
top
their
and
mouth
they use their hand to
and
jack
rub
you.
Oh my
around the
god! You've
penis.
never gotten like a.
No.
Okay, well that's what I'm fucking.
That's not
talking
pleasant to suck a penis.
about. I'm telling you, it was. It was really cool and interesting, and no one's ever sucked my dick like that before, and I busted awesomely.
Really?
And I wanted to ask my friends, has that ever happened to you? And I'm being ridiculed.
I'll be honest with you. In my mind, the mouth is just there to provide fucking fluid for the hand job. That's really all a blowjob.
You know,
is.
I'm with you actually.
Yeah.
In my life, I kind of like a hand job dominated blowjob.
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
I wouldn't say of course.
Well, if
This is like you saying you're into tits now.
me.
You can't say of course like it's well known.
Wait, that's a thing that you were always into, and I said
We've
no.
established that. I am the guy who likes tits.
No,
You're
no.
a Johnny come lately to liking tits.
Well, I mean, if a girl could fit her hand and mouth on my penis, I would love it.
You know what? Forget it. Forget I said anything.
I talked to a guy who's a first responder and listens to the show, and IED guy. His
He got
His
IED'd?
little Jeep was blown up in Iraq
On 9/11?
Yep.
Oh.
and
His Wrangler.
and so he's chronically just pissing and shitting.
He was in
himself.
Iraq first responder.
He came back over here, and his wife had to quit her job, so she should clean up
His
all his
ass was
piss.
leaking all day.
Just
Shitting
pissing
too
and
much.
shitting constantly while he's just
What a
getting
nightmare.
more Punisher tattoos on his limbs that still work. And he's been in diapers. And he went on to MacWeldon.com and he got that pair of underwear and he put them on and instantly stopped
His
pissing and
legs,
shitting
his
himself.
legs grew back.
Yeah, his legs grew back and he stopped pissing and shitting himself. And Jennifer Garner's actually producing a movie about it now. Because his
And she sucked his cock.
his
too.
dick and balls actually said they met God.
Oh,
While they weren't working, they met
They were-
Jesus.
Yep.
And his dick actually started talking, and it's the feel-good movie of the summer.
It's so. I
It's-
saw an advanced screening.
Kevin
feels great.
Sorbo as the veteran and Jennifer Garner as his wife that's cleaning up his piss. Kevin Sorbo is covered in piss and shit in the
Yeah,
opening
the
scene.
whole. Yep.
At first we see him in Iraq and he's just like, I'm just a 19-year-old kid. He just wants to be a watch model. Once I get back, I want to pick up my dad's watch modeling business when I get back
Oh yes.
from this mission here in Somalia, fighting child soldiers. And then he, boom, bang, boom.
Yeah.
You know,
Scary.
then the truck rolls, and they're like, welfare check, everybody, everybody's your dick good, your legs good. And Mike's like, my dick's good. Oscar Dick Michael, bravo, you know. And then
Yeah.
Kevin Sorbo's like, oh God, my dick can't get hard, and I'm pooping.
So wait, was his wrist blown off? His wrist blown off?
I don't
Does he
know.
want to be a
I
watch
don't know that
model?
When does his dick meet God?
So he's in this is still the aftermath.
Okay.
And then he's flown back. He's dragged back.
Okay.
Behind the truck because the army had ran out of money at this point. And so they drag him back to America, and his body is dangling, pissing and shitting itself.
Oh no!
All the way, and he's just reading the Punisher comics on the way back home. So he's just waiting to meet his wife.
Yeah.
And he gets back to Jennifer Garner. He's like, "Oh my God, what happened?" And he's like, "My dick died in Somalia." And then so the piss and shit, and they're trying to get their life back together, and then
she's like, I'm allergic to shit.
I'm allergic to shit, and
This
she's
is
like,
ruining our marriage.
I'm a Christian, so I can't get a divorce, but I might cheat on you with a different type of first responder, a fireman maybe.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, you know, I hate firemen. You know, I'm more of a police kind of guy. Anyways, he goes to MacWorld.com, and then his dick comes back to life, and he's like, tell you what, folks, while I was up there, I met the big fella. They're like, honey, your dick can talk now? He's like, not only can I talk, I met Jesus.
Not only can I talk, but Jesus told me we should be banning Muslims.
No, I met Jesus. It's Joe Mackey as the dick. Kumail Nanjiani as Kevin Sorbo's dick. I thought met God.
That's not what he sounds
like that kind of.
Not really.
He's got a little bit of.
I mean, yes, but
slight something. I don't know. It used to be worse.
It did.
It got worse while he was in heaven.
Oh, his dick becomes it.
Now his dick is Pakistani.
He met the Pakistani God.
How did he deal with that?
Then it turns out that Jesus was Muslim the entire time.
Oh, and then the guy kills himself.
And then the guy kills him.
And he goes to hell where
This
Jesus
summer.
is.
Yeah.
Kiss me. Let me see your little ass dick. I wanna suck it off.
Yeah.
I'm gay. So fuck me. Do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do. Yeah. That's the movie.
Kiss me, piss in my ass and mouth. I'm gay. Yeah.
Damn, I had another good one, but I forgot it.
Yeah.
It was something about being gay again. But
I was laughing
I'll
the
admit
other
it
day
escapes me.
About going to see Peanut Butter Falcon.
Yep.
But then laughing in the theater like fucking Robert De Niro in Cape
Oh, yeah,
Fear. Just with a cigar. Everyone's trying to watch the movie. I'm like, ah! Hey! Hey! You know,
Yeah, that'd be
Big
funny.
Naldi being like, hey, excuse me, do you mind?
They can't kick you out of a theater for
let's
laughing.
just go to another movie. Counselor. Like, what's that guy's deal? I told him he shouldn't make fun of retarded kids 14 years ago. Now he's got a vendetta against me.
Damn, is that what Cape Fear's about?
Yeah.
A guy just says a thing in a movie theater?
No, we talked about this. This is about a